Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth, I think it's the fourth episode of our D&D campaign, The Shadow of the Throne. Sorry for the late start. Had some technical issues. We had to level up our characters. We've been gone a while, so I'm going to pass this over to Juan right away. Go ahead, Juan.
All right, so does anyone remember what was going on, what we were doing?
Hello.
Hey, Scratchy.
Yes, I remember what happened. So last time we went to Gobbo Town, we freed Bosso Gobbo, and also we be going to Slivermine Cave.
Right. So these guys are going to be going to Slivermine Cave, to find hopefully something that was pertaining to Beta Pailish and the mission that Zarax and Stake were hopefully wanting to complete. So, without further ado, let us continue on with the adventure.
Yes, let's go.
You know what we should have done, Bryden? We should have
And we're live.
we should have got a suit of armor drawn up for Boulder.
We're back to
one
this.
drawn up for Scratch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how things are going. So, last time, remember everyone here, that you guys had just freed an entire Gobbo village from the mean clutches of what appeared to be some humans and a pair of Goliaths that were manipulating things from behind the scene by keeping hostage their Bosso Gobbo.
Did we kill half of them?
You killed basically all of the human and Goliaths, yes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops.
The guy, the chief in particular, or the bandit leader, was about to say something, but was rudely interrupted, and you guys hacked him down. So
Yeah, as I threw my axe at him.
yeah,
Basically any deal that we could have had, haven't killed him.
exactly. And y'all went to sleep, of course, and y'all had your little dreams and sequences that kind of were pushing you further along the route. And of course, little Scratchy here was wanting to take you on an adventure. Now, as you guys are kind of like raking into the morning, you hear loud thumping coming from the west of the map, and barking too. And you hear bark, 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 bark. And
I think that's pretty quite all right as well, lady. Yeah, don't you mind? Well, yeah, but it's just how things. Guys, hey!
But he's still alive.
Are you talking Boulder, to Lady? where have you
God.
been?
What you guys been up? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this little ugly thing still alive?
Yeah, he's one of us now. He's a knight.
Yeah, he's helping us
What?
through the cave we're gonna be going to.
Boulder, don't worry about it. Just have some chicken.
So
Yeah,
basically,
some
while
chicken.
I was gone, the smartest person, obviously, the group lost all sense of mind and just decided to put a goblin in their group.
In my
he's a-
defense, I helped Roop, and I now be knight thanks to Lord Blitzkin. Lord Crispin.
What about you, lady? What do you think of this guy? And lady kind of lady's kind of, I don't know, lady's not really sure about him.
yeah, she actually sort of like tilts her head sideways to you, looking at you, and then tilts the other way, and then tilts back, and her ears are flopping as she sort of tilts, trying to understand. Asking you.
Well, I'm not happy. I am not happy, guys.
Look, at the end of the day, he's an extra body, and it's not like he's any threat to any of us, so fuck it.
Yes, and I be.
I like ale and chicken. He's
Maybe-
gonna eat and drink both.
No,
No.
I look after all the chickens, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
Well,
No.
I mean, I'm back, so I look after the chicken.
I
Yeah,
promise.
some chicken.
Enough,
promise
enough, enough. If we're all awake, you're alive. Happy to see you can frickin' fend for yourself. Let's just pack up, head on this cave, and then we can go and get you all the frickin' chicken and ale you want.
Yes. Slivermine has much rocks that can buy many chickens.
Oh, there you go. Then. What was fucking out for?
I'm going with the Zyrax on this one. Can we just get a move on, please?
Boulder just kind of mumbles under his breath and grabs Lady, and we just start walking on.
She actually,
You're going the wrong way.
You're walking the wrong way, but
Her
hey, by
legs
all
are
means.
dangling. Her legs are dangling down, and she's sort of like trying to snap at your fingers for like picking her up, like
Lady.
little teeth don't like pierce your skin enough. So
Yeah, she can't even like get into the skin.
exactly, she's like one of those chihuahuas. Like when you pick her up, it's like one of those chihuahuas that are not happy from being off the ground. Like that. Okay.
What if?
Scratchy says,
Yeah, I agree with large lizard man. We must go for over the woods there.
and he points down towards the north, so towards where the DM's table is.
Over there be slaver mine.
Well, I guess we're going then. If everybody's just lost their brains.
Good to have you back. And I just keep walking.
Wait for me.
I also realized I can only carry like one person at a time.
Oh,
All right.
I'm not sure how far we were going.
it's a cave.
Oh, it's a cave. Lady.
Yes.
Hurry up, lady.
Call it a mine.
As you guys approach the cave, you see that Scratchy sort of like runs to the very entrance of it, and he's sort of like snapping to the corners of the cave, looking in, peeking, sort of like rustling through the mine carts, and he is picking up one of the rocks, and he says,
Look, this is what we have. We have slivers.
and he sort of like offers it up to Havia here, and he gives you the one of the rocks.
Not to be a buzzkill, but
Yeah,
I
I've
can't help but notice
seen
a
this
bunch
many
of packs
times.
around me.
My father had one. My father had a separate mining operation. This looks pretty rich,
Yes.
actually.
Roll a perception check there for me.
I don't think the whole world's resin for me.
Why? Why do you say that?
I see a bunch of pegs everywhere.
No, where?
Like everywhere.
17. Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay, well, don't worry. Next world space should be fine, so don't worry too much about that.
Maybe
But
it'll fix itself.
I rolled a 17.
you rolled a 17. Okay, so as you sort of examine the piece of rock that you were given, you see that the rock isn't just typical stone, but actually has very thick veins of silver going through it. And you begin to sort of like realize that, of course, sliver is the Gobbo's way of saying silver.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
they have
silver.
lisp. So it's a silver.
When I was locked up in their mines, I mean, you see, I was digging up stuff like this all the time. I think this little man's here is just saying silver, not sliver.
Yes, sliver. Exactly. I say sliver.
Oh, my goodness.
They're not gonna get along well.
And
Anyway, I pocket the ore.
Yes. This all yours, thanks to Basso Gabo.
and as he says,
But please note that inside there be things that scare us Gabos, and we stopped mining a long time. Boss men told us we had to mine more, and some of us did go in, but some of us never come out.
This isn't going to be another Sheila situation, is it?
I do not know this Sheila. Is she pretty?
Suppose it depends
I
on the
guess it
preference.
might scare you little guys, but it don't scare Boulder and Lady.
and as sort of Boulder, are you approaching the cave entrance?
Indeed.
Okay. As you sort of like peer into the cave, you can hear sort of like drops, sort of like hit the ground, pools
Okay.
in the distance, light echoing, and a bit of a heavy air of humidity coming out. It's a bit cold. Okay, it's not a warm air coming out. It's a cool air. It's almost like it's breathing out.
I got thick skin, it's all good.
And Mila,
Yeah.
as you, I guess, sort of orbit around the party and approach the cave yourself, right?
I am the moon.
You begin to sort of feel a very strong urge, or very strong attraction to the cave itself, and you begin to sort of hear this sort of slight whispers that you heard in the previous night, sort of beckoning to you to join in the depths.
Quick DM question.
Yeah.
Does this cave at all resemble basically everything that what's his name has been talking to me about?
Beater Palish?
Yeah, Beater Palish, thank you.
Yeah, it actually does seem in your mind to line up with everything that has been going on, with the map that you recovered, with what Beater was saying, and in fact, you might be thinking that perhaps this is where your object of interest is.
Well, guys, let's just jump right into it.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Nice waiting.
Okay.
And you know, you see sort of like scratching holding his bow and shaking a little bit. He's like,
Who wants to go first? Not me.
Can't you lizards see better in the dark?
Yeah, you know the way best, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. You
That's
have
why
better
you're
eyes
here
for
helping
eyes.
us.
Yeah.
When,
One sec, actually, let me check because I think that's an actual thing I have.
yeah,
Definitely
I
want
have
to
torches,
pretty
don't I?
sure
One sec.
Mila-
Let
don't
me
you
actually,
have
I'm gonna grab the
dark
DM book. I'm very curious about this.
I think Mila has dark vision too, because she's a.
Chris is going edgelord.
Probably.
Yeah,
Well, here's
Chris is
the
going
thing,
edgelord?
right?
Yes, he is.
We could go in with
Yeah,
a lit
I have
torch
dark vision.
and
Yeah,
give
you do.
away everything, or we could send someone in without a torch first to like scope it.
True.
I'll go in. I'll go in for here. I'll go in first to scout, just to make sure we're
Sorry
not
about that.
getting into anything too bad.
You can sit on my shoulder if you want.
I'm fine on the ground.
That's where you go.
Is that a
Make sure
pass?
you sneak, 'cause we don't want anything to hear us or be alarmed.
Yeah.
Alright, can I roll perception to just like examine the entrance of the cave?
Yeah, you may.
That's a hard no.
This is gonna be like one of those shows where like
How
You
little
were
do
like-
I see?
How little do I see?
you hear them like up and then
I'm
a boat is
blind!
chucked out of the cave and
So
then it
from
will
what I
alarm.
can say, now I'm pretty terrible at determining what is in distance feet, but just imagine the entrance of the office to the big window. That's as far as you can see in darkness in this situation here. So it's just a few feet, maybe like less than 10, 20 feet, and all you can see is more stone, wonderful, some stalagmites and stalactites, and you see some of the humidity that's been collecting on the walls and the ceiling sort of just drip every once in a while, drip. And you don't hear anything beyond what Boulder had also heard.
Alright, then I come on back out. Yeah, looks fine. I think we should get going.
Piece of
before-
shit.
Before we advance in any further, those drops that you were saying were there. Can I tell how far down it sounds like it's coming from?
Sure, you can do a perception check yourself as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
19.
Let's go.
So not only do you hear that the drips of water seem to be plentiful and at different intervals and at different depth, but you also hear the slight rush of water.
Okay.
So you hear like running water as well coming from the cave's entrance.
I guess the
And
next
That was-
question
and
would
just
be-
so you're clear, there's a lot of reverberation, so you can sort of surmise that it's carrying from a distance as well.
I
Okay.
guess the next question would be you can
That-
swim.
No.
I'm surprised. It's just like, yo, can I hear hear how far down it's coming from,
Yeah.
rolls 19.
Yeah,
Oh.
Right.
you sort of go off of your childhood memory from your father's mines and all the slaves that he owns.
Wow, what
Aw,
a piece of shit.
damn.
Damn.
Anyway,
I wonder
so-
if. Oh my goodness! I wonder if your father owned me when I was a slave.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
That's gonna
No,
drive me
Because
right
I
can't-
worked in a mine.
You never know. Maybe it's a plot twist. Who knows?
Oh no. Okay, go back.
Anyways,
Also, one
So-
I found out for you, if you were curious.
Yes.
Dragonborns do not have night vision.
That's what I thought.
Tieflings do.
Tieflings do, yeah. That's what I remember. Okay, cool. And of course, Gobos do too. So this
Right.
Gobbo has.
Oh. Okay, well he can go first then.
Just
Okay.
throw them down.
So as I guess,
I'll go first if that's what you really want. So I guess I'll go.
okay, and he
I
starts
just
to.
got my hand on his shoulder, just kind of guiding him.
Oh, okay, you can grab me, and I'll tell you what goes on.
So as you guys
Okay,
Start
so
Wait,
pierce
wait.
in. Oh yeah, hello.
are we
Do
about
have,
to change
Do we have
maps?
any ropes still? Do we have any ropes still?
Yeah, I talked
Yes,
to
we
Juan
do.
about that. I meant to say it last time, and I just didn't
Yeah.
get the time to say it, so.
Tie the
Yes,
rope
you
around
remember.
him so that when he goes in the cave, like if anything happens, the rope breaks.
Just yank it out.
Okay.
I rope around him. That makes sense.
Fine,
Yeah,
I can hold them on
We're
the
helping.
rope.
We're helping. out.
Okay!
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it, but one of you's
Okay.
buying me rope if I lose this.
Uh,
I pull it out of my bag, and I, toss it to Steak.
And in this whole convoluted sort of situation, if you guys decide whether or not to put rope on the freaking Gobbo, sort of lady sort of like stands at the front of the cave entrance and starts barking and bolts inside.
Oh,
Oh no. I'm following.
Course.
I'm following Boulder as much as him.
I just bolt in after her.
And this
Oh,
so do
no.
I.
well, so much for that.
I grab
Oh.
the
All right,
I
in we go
grab the
then.
rope back from Steak and I run in.
Yeah, I kind of pull Stinky, right? I
Alright,
pull
everyone
Let's
go.
go.
Fucking-
Scratchy, you
sorry.
racist.
Stinky's my cousin.
It turned from okay. Carefully plan out how we're going to end his. Fuck it, let's go.
All right, we're transitioning now. Okay, so everyone, hold on to your butts.
Oh, hit the hyperdrive, Chewie.
Get the hyperdrive.
Whoa.
Both did that.
Okay, here we go.
Fucking-
Oh, I love it when it says JPEG not found.
Oh, lordy Lou.
Oh, that's
Alright,
always
here we
good.
Oh hey, I have Chris's gear from the last campaign.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, look at all
I forgot
this.
to delete that stuff. Ignore that stuff.
Is my guy's stuff here still? Oh
Yes,
my
it is.
goodness,
Corvo.
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 This is all
Oh
shadows
my-
from the past, my friends.
Wow, yeah.
Ah.
If you scroll, if you zoom in real close, you can get in and see it.
Yeah, you can.
Whose weapons are these? Who had the
Good time.
Imperial Halberd last campaign and who
That
had the
was
Saber?
Sam. That
Oh,
was Sam.
oh.
R.I.P. everyone.
Rip. F's in the chat.
F's in the chat, please, for our friend Sam.
Where's
Okay,
my?
here we go.
Oh, there. We
This
go.
is such a Leroy Jenkins play. Flynn says, "Yeah, you're right." This is-
All right, here we go.
At least we got chicken.
yeah.
Oh, no. Garbage. No, what is this garbage?
Oh, what's?
I presume the map's supposed to be black right now.
No, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Hang on. Something's going wrong. All
Scratchy,
this-
not garbage.
Okay, I need to maybe say ignore
Everything's
Fog of War.
breaking.
Yeah, of course it is.
Everything is breaking when we're in the new table. Everything.
I'm dying. Dying, guys. I'm dying inside.
It's okay, so is my
Oh, that's
FPS.
It's okay when you're with friends.
Why
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
hovering? Someone please explain to me why it's hovering.
It
oh my
doesn't
God.
want to sit.
Okay, we're doing something. We're doing a something.
I'll
Oh
be
my
right
God.
back.
Yes, guys, please be
Me,
right back.
Misa do something.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah. Juan, I started playing that music because I assumed
Yeah.
this is when you wanted me to change it.
Yes.
I was right. Awesome. Okay, cool. But man, is it quiet.
Yes, it is. Oops.
Is there music playing
What's
right now?
quiet?
Yeah, you have to turn it up to
Oh,
like
the other
60 to be able to hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna have
But
to
it's
do
very
some
spoopy.
weird, very spoopy songs.
Oh,
What's
It's better than
it's,
having to
it's
like put it
dripping,
to 2
dripping.
in order for it to
Oh.
not be blaring.
I hear audio
Yes.
just dripping.
Darkest dungeon.
Oh, I
Oh
feel
yeah, that's
uneasy.
spooky.
I feel
Where is
uneasy.
Grid? There we go. Off. I wonder if it's a stupid snap.
I got a
break.
bad feeling
It
about
is the
this.
stupid snapping. Okay, got it, guys. Sorry, guys. So let me just try this again. Someone's chewing loudly into a mic. Like a real boss man.
Boulder.
That wasn't me, man. It wasn't me.
It was
I'm not eating.
Lady. Oh wait, but Lady's not here, so you can't blame her.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. All right, sorry everyone. Is everyone back?
yes, sir. I'm back. I never
Okay.
left.
Didn't Richard
Someone
go?
left.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Richard's still gone.
Why am I hearing an echo of myself when I talk?
I'm here. I'm here.
Maybe because you're listening to
Do you have the stream open?
The stream is on.
No, it's muted.
Okay. I don't know what you're hearing. Is it in your head?
Very good. Maybe I'm just going insane.
Maybe you are.
Here,
Maybe it's
Brody
make
and Brayden, you two talk at the same time.
Hey, how's it going? It's see, I'm hearing
Brayden, be
my audio
quiet.
back to myself. I don't know why I'm hearing my audio back to myself.
Yeah,
It's very
Brayden.
disorientating.
It's
Brayden.
Brayden.
Oh, I've got push to talk though.
Oh, that's good.
Huh.
Yeah, because I've been coughing and sniffling a lot, so
Yeah. That's
yeah.
why I like my stream deck.
What if you leave or do you come back?
Huh?
Leaving the conversation and coming back?
Yeah, maybe I'll try that.
No, it's not Brody though. It's Brayden.
Well, I was gonna say.
I guess
Brayden,
my
but
mic's just too
Brody
sensitive.
just jumped the gun there. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
no, Brody jumped the gun. No, Brody, it wasn't you. Sorry about that.
That was me. I was referring to Brayden.
Oh.
Brayden?
And now Brody's dead silent.
Oh no.
Oh no. And he left
Oh
again.
no.
Oh,
Oh no.
And he's back again.
Hi.
There we go.
There we
We're
go.
back.
Okay.
Are you good?
I couldn't hear anything when I came back.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
you got a better offer from your mom. From
And there we go. Richard's back. Okay.
Welcome
There
back
we
to
go.
Shadows of the Throne, everyone.
All right. Back to it.
The
Awesome.
highest video production and technology used.
Source-fed production.
Yeah, right.
So
Here we
I
go.
believe it was Brody and I were first.
Yes. Well, I don't know who was going first. Who was going not.
It was
but
late,
others
Brody,
people-
and then me.
Is it time
I
we
think
do
I'm
an
rolled, yes.
order?
All right. Do an order, guys.
Yay!
Roll.
I
roll
think
your.
I think I'm near the back with
roll d20s for your initiative.
When the
Right.
DM's trying to get people's attention.
16,
That's
not
really
terrible.
Wow, that's
Ooh,
even better.
17.
Ah.
Bad. That's awesome.
17.
Yeah.
Oh my
we're-
goodness. So basically, Scratchy goes first.
Scratch
What?
this first.
Wait,
Yeah.
what about Chris and Brody? They're
I got.
tied.
We both got 17. So we just gotta choose who goes first.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys gonna spread it or are you gonna roll it?
Why don't you do a sudden dash and roll
I
again?
mean, I'm big boy. I'll go first.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can go
cool.
first. I'm
Alright,
gonna go.
so-
All I'm gonna do is just keep following and then go stealth.
Okay, cool. And you have who's at the very back?
Should I have like
That would be
think-
legal.
a fighter at the back?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Gavin got wrecked.
All right. So the marching order, I'm assuming, would be Scratchy and Boulder, followed by Steak, followed by Mila, and then I'm assuming Javia and Zarax will be at the back based on the roll order and decision.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
So as you guys sort of move in, you guys sort of see that the narrow entrance of the cave sort of opens up into a rather broad room, sort of say, that was dug out, and you can see several more of these sort of carts full of ore and silver. Again, the ground is damp still. Like you're actually seeing that when you walk, it's not a dry walk anymore from how it was even on the mouth of the cave. But every single time you walk, particularly when you hear Scratchy's feet, who walks barefoot, his feet hitting the ground are very much like wet skin
Gross.
contact. So it's a flat, 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 flat.
That's unusual, though.
Almost like when you're in the shower or you're in a tiled shower, you hear that sort of like a little bit.
I'm really not a fan of how damp it is down here.
Yeah, and that's not. It's not normal for a mining condition.
Sliver mine here is strange. It has sneezes. At times, it blows a little bit of its own breath out.
Wait, sneezes?
Yes, it sneezes.
Shit.
Well, before you were trying to say silver and you said slivers.
Yes, sliver mine. Sliver mine sneeze.
So, I'm confused if it's actually sneezing or you're just miscommunicating.
So he sort of like swats your forearm like playfully and it says,
You big boys, not very big up here like us gobos.
Hey, little man. Come on. You want to arm wrestle right now?
No,
Just kidding.
but
Just kidding.
and then from a distance you can hear,
Oh, no, lady.
all right, so how about you take movement to the edge of your
Yeah.
so you can move to the edge of your vision, and
Okay.
for everyone else behind you it would be the same story. So Scratchy is also going to move behind Boulder,
wait for me. Wait, I can see better.
and then what are you guys
The
going
noises in here.
Yeah.
I feel really uneasy.
to do? What are the guys in the back going to do?
Well, steak. If you move forward.
Well, what's the roll order?
It goes the roll order goes well, technically it would be
My turn.
yeah,
next.
it would technically be your turn. I don't know what you're going to do, buddy.
While they were talking, actually, before he even walked off, can
Yeah.
I touch the ground and see if I notice anything about it, like any like markings of any animals that might be here or anything like that?
All right, how about you do, are you looking for animals, or are you looking for something else in particular? Evidence of something else? What?
To be honest, some sort of like demonic or draconic entity, something in between that. I know it's kind of a wide range, but something that shouldn't
Like
be here,
something
basically.
unnatural,
Yeah, something unnatural.
I would make you roll, I would say, choose between an Arcana check and a religion check for this.
Ooh, I'll just do Arcana. Neither matters. I have a 1. Or I have 0. I mean.
-1.
I have 0, actually, for both of those, so we'll see how this
Oh,
goes.
sorry, yeah. No, you have 0, yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
Very good. Okay.
Well, 19
So-
action there. Nice.
Okay, so you sort of crouch down and you sort of perhaps run your hands over some particular foot paw prints that you see on the ground. You can see that a lot of them are bipedal, and that makes sense to you considering that this is sort of like the Gabo cave that it was before. It was a sliver mine managed by the Gabos. You do also see perhaps slithering marks, sort of perhaps reminiscent of some kind of a serpent or serpents. You also perhaps can see some hoof marks, maybe a deer, I don't know, something like that. Paw prints of smaller mammals, larger mammals, but nothing particularly spooky or anything like that. At least to your knowledge.
Okay, I just keep following.
Okay. Next in line would be Apex, so that would be steak. Steak.
Steak.
Hello.
Steak. Stay.
I don't think those are supposed to be balls, are they? They're supposed to actually be something.
Where? What are you looking at that's walls?
Like everything except those carts.
Really? So
Oh,
where are you
wow.
standing on? So what are you standing on right now?
I've got the floor.
Okay,
That's
the
about
floor.
it.
Okay,
I've got
so you
the
have the
floor
floor
and 6
the carts.
carts.
Okay,
7
okay.
carts.
So those balls, those crystal balls that you see around, those are meant to be walls, which is strange because those are the same walls you used in the original campaign we did. So it's
Wow,
stone
what the
walls.
fuck?
So whenever you see the silver balls, just imagine that they are big
Stone walls.
stone walls. You'll see in the post production.
It's wonderful.
No silver balls,
We'll
stone
CGI
walls.
them. We'll CGI them in for you in the final
That's
production.
great.
Your what's the actor that played Gandalf in Lord of the
Oh
Rings?
no!
Yeah, you're stuck in a green screen right now. Okay, pretend. Okay, so yeah, so you see walls, and the floor is rocky, and of course you see the mine carts that are full of rocks and ore.
So there's fuck all in those carts. It's worth a wank, is that?
Well, I mean, you could try and investigate them, but it's just so far from a clear sight is just more stones, and some of these are not as shiny as the one that Scratchy had offered to Havia.
Oh, fuck it then.
Okay.
Ian McKillen.
I'm gonna move forward
Okay.
as far as I can go, anyway.
All right. So that'll be next to or behind Scratchy.
Yeah, next to Scratchy.
All right. And then afterwards comes Mila. What are you gonna do, Mila?
I'm gonna walk up behind Steak,
Mm-hmm.
but a little bit more to the right to go check out what's down that path a little bit more.
That path?
Yeah, like this way.
Sure. Why not?
Looks like an empty space to me.
All right. As you
Yeah,
sort
and
of
I've got dark vision, so I don't know how far I can.
Sure. So as you come around the corner, you see that it is a dead end. And just to sort of put it into context for everyone that's also watching as to why there are certain
Sorry.
walls that are not there, it's just for facilitating the camera angle. So unless there is an actual connecting path along the other side, there's nothing there but a wall. Okay.
Why?
No chasm or anything like that.
You are fucking
Thank you.
Jets, Bren.
So Mila, when you turn around the corner, you just see that it actually just ends in another dead end, and there's just more mine carts and stones strewn about. You also notice that there are pickaxes everywhere as well.
Oh, I should grab one.
I pick up a pickaxe,
Okay, you pick up the pickaxe, and you notice that.
and I hand it to Steak.
Okay, well,
Thank
the two of you.
I have like -1 strength, so.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
definitely be able
the
to use
two of
that.
you notice that this pickaxe is actually nothing quite special. It's actually very crude. The handle is made out of like rotten wood, and the actual pick itself is probably made of some kind of like badly forged iron. So, Steak,
Wow,
you're
that's-
definitely disgusted by the craftsmanship of the
That's gonna
tool.
be useless, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And is that all you're going to do,
Not
Yeah,
even-
that's about it.
Okay. Now, Havia, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm going to walk up and I'm going to have a closer look at what is in the mine carts compared to everything else, or compared to the sample that was given to me.
Okay. Wow. What are you looking at, Brody?
What
are you looking at?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. That's fine.
So can I
I'm
roll?
just messing
Can
with
I
you.
roll perception on some of these? On some of the mine carts. You never
And,
know what you might find.
Yeah, sure. You can try some perception rolls there.
Trying to compare the ore I got to compared to what's inside the carts.
Okay, I actually.
Oh.
Okay, terrible. Now I also want you to do me a favor. I want you to also roll a. I want you to roll me a dexterity check.
Okay, hold on.
But
Okay, dexterity +1. I'm assuming that if I fail this, I'm just gonna drop something, aren't I?
Keep doing.
What the fuck, bro?
So as you're reaching
Yikes.
in and taking the rock out, sort of like to look at it carefully, it sort of like slips out of your hand because of the dampness of it, and it hits the ground and reverberates a very loud echo, and it just shakes through the snaking corridors of the cave.
What the fuck?
And you can hear it going in the echo.
Okay, I pick it back up and just look around in shame.
And as you try to pick it up again, Scratchy sort of like looks back at you and says, "Shh,
You have to be quiet here. Not too loud.
Keep it down over there.
and are you screaming that?"
Yeah.
Okay, that also reverberates through it, and you
Can
can
I at
hear.
least pick back up the?
Yeah, you put it back for sure. But as that goes on, you can hear from a distance a sort of like yelping. It's like,
Well, I gotta save Lady. You guys gotta stop dicking around.
I think your dog's gonna die.
Or if not, if I can have anything to help with it,
all right.
Jeez.
So where are you gonna go, Broads?
I'll go right to where as far. Oh, there's a choice I gotta make here, left or right,
Yes.
hey?
Yeah.
well,
Second location.
I'm always just gonna pick left.
You're always gonna pick left, so that would be. Oh gosh. Okay.
I'm a left man.
All right. So you're down to that hallway.
He knows the
Scratch,
right way.
Scratchy actually sort of like sees you
Maybe
turn
not.
left and follows you back there.
And says, okay, do you think, can you see?
I could see a bit in front of me, but it's pretty damp and dark. I can't see much.
All right. So as you turn left, Boulder, you see just a big old chasm that parts into a cave. Sorry, not a cave, but a room, if we can describe it as such. And this one seems to be naturally hewn into the stone itself. It's not a man-made or manipulated stone of any kind. It just seems like a natural part of the cave system.
Okay.
But you don't particularly see anything special on it. You do, however, notice some veins running around the walls of the cave room.
I think I'm just gonna keep calling for Lady. Lady,
No,
Lady,
no, you got to be quiet.
Lady.
All right. So while that's going on, what are you gonna do, Steak? You see these guys running down and to the left. Where are you going?
Oh, fuck me. Alright. What have we got here? I can either follow them or I can go right. Alright, I'm gonna go right.
Okay. Take your man.
Splitting up the party.
Splitting up the
Oh,
party.
you know, you never split
You
that
know we're
part.
gonna do it.
No,
All right. So where are you going, Steak?
going right.
All right.
Forward and right and whatever.
Whoa. Faster, buddy.
He just
fell to my death
sprinted
from
and
that.
There you go. All right. So you're going to the right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
All
wanna
right.
get an
So you're
idea
coming
of
around that
what's over
side there. Now, as you sort of turn right to the opposite direction of where the other guys went, you see that the corridor of the cave starts to begin to narrow and bend more. You do, however, Steak, hear water rushing nearby.
Hmm. Are those... Can I see those crystals?
No, you can't. No, you cannot.
Fuck.
In fact,
You cannot.
in fact, there we go.
Hey.
Gotta fix that little nonsense there. Okay. All right. So, anything else you're gonna do?
Yeah, I want to sort of like feel out the area. Yeah, get
Okay.
a perception on what's going on.
All right. So roll a perception check for me there if you're gonna do that. D20.
Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get the high rolls.
10. Okay.
bad.
And your perception modifier is a +1, so 11. Okay. So you don't exactly hear the water that clearly, but you have a strong feeling that it is coming uh, to if well based on how your character's facing. So you're facing down towards the stinking corridor. It's actually to your left.
Right.
So where my black hand is, that the water seems to be coming more strongly. The sound of the water comes more strongly, going down the straight path.
Right.
Okay. Now going on to Mila. Mila, what are you doing?
I will follow Scratchy and Boulder to the left.
Okay. Now, Mila, you're going to come down to this intersection here. And just about as you're going to continue following Scratchy and Boulder, you yourself feel a very strong pull to keep going straight. So it's like that original sensation, attraction, is pulling you or wanting you to go straight.
I start veering to the right,
Okay.
and I start following the strange pulling sensation instead.
Okay.
Why? It's probably fucking.
Oh no.
It's probably
Demons.
bad news.
Demons.
Can I roll like either perception or arcana to try and figure out what might be pulling me in a certain direction?
Yes, you may.
Or like-
You may do a. Yeah, you may try to do an Arcana check.
That sounded promising.
Like if I've read of anything in my like warlocky.
I'm actually going to
studies.
give you advantage on that.
Thank you. Never mind.
Wow.
Oh no.
Brian's dead.
So wait, so was that your 10 and then a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess a 10. Hopefully.
So 10 flat. 10 flat? Arcana check, you said? Yeah.
Yeah, it's plus 0.
So what is it that you're trying to do here? What is it? What was your purpose?
I'm trying to see if I've read of anything that like I would think would be pulling me towards whatever direction or like whatever this
it's
feeling is.
on the tip of your tongue, okay? But it's escaping your grasp, your memory. But it's definitely familiar.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's all I can say to you for that. It's definitely very familiar to you.
I'll be right back.
Okay, moving on to so I actually skipped accidentally. Zarax. Zarax, what are you doing?
Yes, you skipped me,
Sorry.
but I let it slide. No, I'm.
He's gonna murder you in your sleep, Juan.
I'm gonna walk up here, next to Javia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna go.
Uh-oh.
Where did everyone go?
They seem to have run off into the cave ahead. The
Okay.
Boulder's chasing after the dog. I don't know where exactly the other three have gone, but
The dog.
they shouldn't be. They couldn't have gone far.
Okay. I'm gonna pull my daggers out, kind of like from their hilts, just getting them ready, and I'm gonna run forward to here.
Run?
And
And actually, as you run forward and you face that wall there, where you see, you actually see a rather large vein of silver run across it, and it's a very smooth surface of it, surprisingly enough. what you would normally expect it to show blurry sort of reflection, perhaps of some kind. It sort of like just lights up ever so slightly for your eyes to be able to focus easily on it. And you see Peter's cheeky face sort of smile at you and raise his eyebrows before, just as quickly as you saw it, disappear from your vision.
And that's in the wall right in front of me?
Yes.
And I see it as I run up?
You see it as you run up, but as you finish arriving to it and you finish seeing that expression of him sort of smiling at you and winking at you and sort of like nudging you down towards the corridor, down straight where Mila was going to, he sort of just disappears.
I
Did I-
stab my dagger into it and just shake my head.
Did I see this?
No,
No, clearly.
you're way too far behind. That's
clearly
more than
Chris's
100 feet.
character is
Can I
mental.
see anybody from either direction?
Yeah, you actually see the back of Scratchy sort of like gesturing towards Boulder and telling him to be quiet. And you can also sort of see the tassels of Mila in the back of Steak at a distance, at a brief distance away.
Right, left. Fuck, maybe I could still turn around. Going this way.
Okay, just to be clear for me,
I'm
are you
gonna follow
following
Mila.
someone? Okay.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Havia, you're lining your pockets over there with illegal rocks. What are you doing?
I'm gonna be heading up and following Zyrax and Mila.
Okay. Okay.
Just gut.
Also, do we see Steak at this point? Like, does he
Yeah,
see
you,
us?
you see him. He's turned his back on you. So, actually, let me do something fun here.
Oh, yay.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
There we go. That's good enough. There we go. All right. So yeah. So he does not see you. He can perhaps hear you, but he does not see you. However, the three of you are together, and you guys are following Mila, I suppose.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I want to have everyone roll a stealth check for me.
Me too, even though I was already...
Everyone.
Everyone? Okay.
Everyone. The...
Everyone!
Get in here!
Oof.
For God's sake, not again.
Wow, you're fucked.
Okay, okay.
No bonuses, right?
I've got a
shit.
plus one. I've got a plus one to
Trash.
stealth, but
Okay.
Yeah, trash as well.
Alright,
it's still a natural one.
just found out I had some peanut butter and jam on my mic, so I had to clean that off.
That's really gross.
Peanut butter.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So that has its own results that you'll find out about sometime later.
Oh,
Did we account for our stealth bonus in that as well?
No, no bonus. It
No
was
bonus?
a group effort
Okay.
challenge. Yeah.
Oh,
Or fuck.
Okay. At a distance, you guys hear what sounds like a squeal.
No, there goes the dog.
And Boulder, in particular, you are much more susceptible to this than anyone else in the party, considering your bond with the dog, with Lady. You easily identify that it's not in that room, and that it is going down the hallway where Mila and Javia and Zorax are walking down.
Ooh. Is this room just a dead end?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna turn back around then and kind of look for the group
Okay.
and be like, guys, I was wrong. Never go right. Never go right. Or left, sorry.
Need a map?
And Scratchy sort of follows
Left
you
is
guys.
not the right way.
He says,
No. If you look, I think I hear either go right or go straight.
I
don't
say
know.
straight.
Straight? Okay.
Yeah, let's go straight.
Okay.
So is that as a group effort, or is Steak
Yes,
gonna go?
I believe
on his
it's group
own?
effort.
At this point, I can hear everyone behind me, so I'm going to
Okay.
turn around.
All right. So I'm gonna move everyone as a group then.
Oh.
That's cool.
And there we go. Oh. Okay.
That was
That's
so
not-
graceful, and then at the end, it just
That
fell
was
to
not my
shit.
plan. Okay. So just make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. All right. So as you guys sort of keep going down the bend, and you see that the cave starts to serpentine down, you begin to hear that the water is rushing. The rushing water is actually audible for all of you to hear quite clearly. And the more you go down this way, the more you hear it sort of fulminate out. Additionally, you also start to notice that the cave pathing starts to go on an incline. So you're no longer walking straight on a flat surface
So
or on a
we're
relatively
heading
flat
upward.
surface. It's actually starting to get more awkward in its incline, so it's starting to go down.
Oh, okay.
And from around the corner that you guys can hardly see from, you can definitely hear a loud barking and growling that reminds you all of a small dog.
Lady! Lady! Lady!
Oh God.
Do I see anything around the corner?
Oh, yes. You start to see that there is, and I'm gonna get myself a little helper here. You begin to see. This is my little lamppost.
Oh,
You
okay.
can sort of make sense that there is definitely your dog pawing the ground around the corner, and much stronger sounds of rushing water.
So wait, do we see the dog or not?
No, you hear it. You hear it.
Boulder just keeps running for her then.
Okay.
I'm
Anyone
gonna
else
try
wanna
and
follow?
keep pace with him.
Scratchy is a little bit hesitant, but he sort of follows you guys a little bit more slowly as well. What about the rest of the party?
I
I'm following behind too, trying to keep
yeah.
up pace.
I'm still making
Don't want to get
sure
left behind.
to be stealthy. I'm just gonna keep bringing up the rear.
Okay. All right. And who else is coming along?
I think all of us are.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all in.
All right, do come in then, guys.
All in.
As
I'm just waiting for you guys to go because I'm gonna bring up the rear.
Or I'll hang back with Tharyax.
Okay, sure.
Fucking piece of trash.
None of you guys care about my dog.
Hey, I do. I'm trying to keep up
Okay,
with you.
yeah, fair enough. You are right behind me.
Care about my life.
He's trying to be a friend, okay? He's got a friend in me. All
I
right.
think I got a fucking eat that dog.
All right. So as you come to Lady, you see that she is facing down towards the pool, and she's sort of like pawing the ground rather restlessly. She's sort of like angsty about it. She's like,
Oh, lady, what you see in the water there, lady? And Boulder kind of just looks over the edge and into the water to see if he can spot what she's going to.
Lady actually is a little bit sort of like concerned at the water, and from across the sort of ravine, you can look down, and it's actually quite a long drop down into a pool of water that is sort of tepid. It's not still. It has a very light sort of undulation, and it's
Okay.
slightly crashing itself against the walls gently. So you can hear sort of a light swash and a rush.
Is it shallow or deep?
From what you can see? It looks deep.
Hmm.
It looks very deep. Also, the lack of light sort of hides perhaps the depth
Okay.
of it.
Can
And
I?
across the ravine where the pool of water is, you see three crystals, or three crystal formations, crystal-like formations, and one of them is white, one of them is black, and one of them is a rose red color.
I think you guys should get in here and look at the shiny things. And I'm kind of calling to the rest of the
Yeah.
group.
Can I take out a torch
Sure, you can. You can take out
and
your
light
torch,
it?
Yeah, let's just like reveal our location.
and you can more clearly see, and you can see that the crystals aren't white as what perhaps you were expecting. They're more metallic in their appearance, in their texture, perhaps, and they have a weird sort of vein overlay to them, a vein style to them.
Can I? Do I recognize them from any of my father's work?
Off the
Just
top of
like
your head,
us.
you do not. Off the top of your head, you do not. Now, before we proceed with your inquiry, Javia,
Yep,
what is the
go
rest
ahead.
of the party doing here as Boulder has been saying, hey guys, come in here, come in here?
While he was walking forward, when Mila walks up to me, I'm just gonna look to her and I'm just gonna go, "Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure? 'Cause
I
when you
I
walked
feel-
off, you looked a bit dazed."
feel a strange sensation that I'm being pulled around in here. It's weird.
Come to us.
Eh? What was that? Did you hear that, Saryax?
Gonna get wrecked.
I just look around. If you feel something wrong, you let one of us know and you get out of here, okay? I'm not having you compromise this, okay?
Into our
What?
That sounds like a fucking garbo to me.
Did you hear that again?
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Can I see if she's lying?
You can do, what is it, an insight check, yeah.
Oh, things are spicing up, boys.
I'm just gonna go and get a drink.
I'm
No, you
absolutely fine.
you kind of like...
Well,
How can I
okay,
use it?
that's dandy then.
Exactly. You open your... You sort of like open your Dragonborn snout and you're like, okay.
Everything
You just
seems
lose
up to
all
code
care
here.
about, like, you're like, he's fine then.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay, fine,
Meanwhile,
whatever
like,
you say.
looking around my corner, like behind my back, just like, what the...
Well,
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just gonna pat her on the side. Well, okay, glad to know. Just wanted to make sure. And then as I walk off, I go, "Don't forget, if there's something wrong and I have to kill you, I won't hesitate. Okay, bye."
Well, that's good to know.
I like facepalm. Oh gosh.
I'll be right back. One
All
second.
right. Sure. And, okay, so what about you, Stick and Mila? How are you guys moving about?
I think we should go left.
What am I getting pulled towards?
You're getting
And
pulled
can I
towards-
try and... What happens if I try and resist it?
Well, you can try.
Alright, I'm gonna start moving towards the party then, and then
Okay.
get to the intersection and see what happens.
Okay, so you come to this here. And definitely, as you come to the intersection, you feel this urge to just become unbelievably irresistible. It's like, if you could think about the few times that perhaps that you had an itch that you couldn't avoid, it's just overpowering you.
Where is it trying to take me?
To the group, to the pool where the group is.
Well, that's concerning.
I kind of tug on Zaryak's cloak.
Okay.
Eh,
I'm like, dude,
yeah.
don't kill me. But I think something's around the corner. And I start walking towards it.
I put my
So-
arm out and stop her from going through the.
Huh?
I put my arm out and stop her from going through.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Mila?
Do you need a strength check for that?
Come.
I mean, I'm assuming it's like a friend sort of holding someone else back and being like, "Hey, wait," right? Like,
Yeah,
not
it's
like
kind
you're-
of like a stop,
Okay.
like she's trying to pass me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is my I guess it's more just my decision, but is she like
Well,
kind of possessed, kind of, or like is
no,
she?
No. This
Or am I
is
just mostly going with it?
This is just influence and attraction, and this is.
Okay.
Oh, so far you've been cooperating. You could have said no this entire time.
Yeah. All right then. What is this Zaryax?
I don't.
I guess
think
what do
you
what
should
do I
go
mean
in
by
there.
that? But I wanna.
Yeah, and I wanna get out of this cave.
Sure, you don't want to take a take a dip in the water?
Guys, the shiny things.
You know what? You know what? And I take a step back, put my arm up, and I actually step back over to here. And I make sure that like my cloaks are fully tied shut, my daggers are drawn, and I just go have fun, you morons. Go ahead.
I enter the room with the rest of the group.
Okay.
Oh
So you're
shit.
in there.
Ben's dead.
Don't worry.
Now, Steak, you're the last one to act. What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'm gonna go left.
Gonna go left. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
fuck,
it is.
fuck that shit. Yeah.
So left to.
However far I can go.
All right, I'll get you. I'll get you there. I'll get you there, buddy. I'll get you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just
So-
going into walls, unfortunately.
No worries. Invisible walls for you. Okay. All right. Great. So, and while you're there, you see Scratchy also standing there at the mouth of that intersection, and being like,
It's spooky here, Mr. Lord Crispin.
Hmm.
I never been this deep in here before. I normally don't like this cave.
Yeah, something I'm right.
"Okay, something ain't right." All right. Good. Thanks for reassuring the poor scared Galvo. Okay. All right. So, Lady at this point is sort of looking at Mila, and she sort of like steps away, and almost as if she bows her head and moves away to Mila, and it's as if she's giving her a path to move.
Oh.
The prophecy.
Boulder's pretty just enthralled with how shiny the objects are still.
Yes.
He
Yes,
doesn't even
this
notice
entire
Lady.
time the stones are glistening on the other side of the room in the torchlight that Havia is holding.
Mila, do you recognize any of these?
Can I roll Arcana or like history or like perception or something?
I actually want you to roll me a perception check for me.
Both of us or just her?
Just her. Okay.
Oof.
Which makes it into a 9. And you can tell that the stones, or the crystal formation, the crystalline formation, is not really made out of any crystal, but rather it seems to be silver. And you can tell that the base, let's say, the base of the structure is silver. But every single one of them has, again, like I said before, a bunch of veins sort of crawling all over it. And they're obviously not natural to any silver that you've seen, and definitely the formation is not natural to anything that you've seen elsewhere.
Oh,
Yeah, them some weird rocks.
Them some weird rocks, all right.
Them some weird rocks.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely
Yeah.
unnatural.
And I want you to also roll me an acrobatics check.
Oof.
Wait, what?
Well, it's not good.
For who?
Oh
Four.
no.
Yeah. As you sort of
Yeah.
step to the edge to try and see what the rocks are all about, you lose your footing, and
Can I try and grab her?
you slip into the pool. And Havia, if you're going to try to grab her, you're going to do 2 checks for me. 1 dexterity and then
Okay.
1 strength. So do the dex to see if you can catch her.
Okay.
Nine. Nope.
oh.
Straight into the water she goes.
I didn't want to take a dip.
I have 10. I have +1.
Yes, that's not enough.
That's not enough. You
That's not enough.
fail.
You failed.
no. No.
Okay.
Boulder, were you just
By the
looking at
way,
lady
I don't know if you're gonna
Ooh,
let me
puppy.
make this part clear. I'm always
Uh-huh.
horrible at making details clear. But when I went around this corner, I kind of like still was looking.
Okay.
So kind of with that in mind, I saw this happen.
Okay.
And I yell Boulder's name, Boulder, and I throw my rope to him.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa. I should probably do
Yeah.
a check to see if
'Cause
Boulder
that's-
catches that.
Is that whitewater rapids or is it just running water?
Is well, like I said before, right? It's a bit of a tepid pool, so it's not really running at all. This one, it's just sort of gently undulating,
Okay.
crashing a little bit against the walls. So it's actually quite calm. She just splashed in. You know, her robes are getting wet, and she sort of, I guess, I don't know if does Mila know how to swim? What's the answer?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, well,
So she's-
the rope toss was useless.
she stays
Actually,
afloat as
probably
best she
not.
can.
I have 8 strength, so I'll say no. I can't swim.
Okay, so
Oh,
she is
perfect.
definitely not having a good time. So she's
Strength,
splashing
swimming
in.
isn't a strength thing, is
She's
it?
trying to doggy
Yeah, kind of.
She's trying to doggy paddle her way up to the surface, trying to stay afloat.
Okay.
So sorry. So Zarax threw rope to Boulder. So Boulder, you're gonna try to do a dexterity check on that.
Yeah, I should probably
Oh,
do a check on
shit.
that.
Okay, check
That's
that.
not going to go down
Didn't
well.
think catching a rope needed a check. Damn it.
well, you're
Well, you're
yelling
coming
at me
around the
from
corner.
behind me and throwing
Fair
it. right?
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
swear if
11.
that rope goes in
Okay.
water.
11. Boulder, and then it is so 12. Yeah, you definitely catch it. I'm
Nice.
assuming you're gonna toss it down to poor little Mila down to the pool. Right?
Mila, hey, don't worry, we got you, mate. We got you.
All right. And you're gonna throw the whole rope, or you're gonna?
Yeah, I threw the whole rope.
Oh,
Damn it.
Don't worry. I have another rope.
all right. All right. Well, there goes one rope. Let's
Do I
what-
see
okay.
this happen?
Yes.
God damn it, Boulder!
I'm just like trying to grab.
It's
for it and
okay.
get more
I've got
things.
another rope.
It's actually not helping you stay afloat. It's actually like starting to tie around you.
Damn it, Boulder.
I thought that's
You
what
know
you
what?
do.
Okay. You know what? This is how I'm gonna do it.
Uh-huh.
I anchor the rope, and
To
almost
what?
like
Two.
What?
well, I mean, I'm gonna take
Yeah, you can tie it to me.
yeah. You know what? You know what? Boulder's heavy enough. I just tie it. I just tie it
around
to
my
him.
waist.
Yeah, tie it around your belt or something like that.
Yeah.
And then rappel down and you know, basically to help Mila out.
Okay, so you're gonna tie it around Boulder, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Boulder, you're the anchor,
Okay.
and I'm assuming that Mila or not Mila, Javier, you're jumping down, right? You're jumping down, Javier.
Damn it! I forgot the button.
I thought so.
I'm basically
James bonding.
doing a. No, I'm not. I mean, I wish it was, but Da-da-da-da. Okay, no, but no, I'm basically just doing like a fireman's, slide down the rope.
Whatever's in that
Carefully,
water
not like-
is
So
Yeah.
right in
waiting
front of
for
Boulder
two for
then.
one.
Yeah, it's like around my waist, and I'm holding onto the rope and like guiding him down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now I'm gonna be just reaching out for Mila, grabbing whatever I can and just get her above the water.
Okay, cool. Now, while this action is happening, what are Zarax and Steak doing?
At this point, I'm just walking up now.
To where?
Up to, like, over here.
Okay.
To watch the disappointment.
Yeah, basically.
Disappointment.
And I just I
Yeah.
look over to Boulder with the rope tied around him, and I just go,
It's like it's tied around like his belt buckle or
Yeah.
something.
I just like I'm holding it and then with both hands, and then look at you and kind of just smile and wave.
you
That's what
know,
I'll do this time.
you owe me a new rope when we get back to town.
Can I still grab the rope that was thrown by
Yeah, your
Boulder?
rope's
Or
right
was
there.
it
It's just a little.
Was
Was
it
it
soggy.
just
sinking?
yeeted into?
Well, I mean, rope floats, bro.
It's a little
Depends
soggy.
on the kind of rope.
Well, I'm definitely expecting this to be made of like hemp, or at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
actually, I
some
think
kind
it
of
is
float.
literally hemp rope. Let me quickly.
So that,
Yeah, it's hempen. It's hempen.
okay, so
Hempen.
so there's a lot of slack in that rope. I would say so. Now,
And it's tangled around Mila now.
yeah.
Because
So I'm assuming that Havia you're hanging on to right now. You're helping
Yeah.
her stay afloat. Okay.
Yep.
And just to sort of like you two sort of meet. The Mila.
Hmm?
You feel your feet be tugged. And
Oh no.
And it's not just a little tug. You remember the scene? Everyone here remembers
Trash
the scene from
compactor.
Yeah.
Jaws. You're a trash
Oh.
compactor, yeah. Jaws, or the trash compactor from Star Wars,
Yeah.
where it's a slight tug, and then suddenly they just go under all the way.
Oh no.
So
no.
basically,
Oh no.
Mila.
Wait, so Mila's just been pulled underwater.
Yeah.
Was I still holding onto her?
You're hanging onto her. So here's the question: as you feel her go down, are you gonna keep holding on?
Avia.
I'm going to.
Don't let her go, you piece of shit.
I'm going to.
Hey,
Alright.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep.
Better
I'm gonna
grab
keep
this
holding
rope.
on. I'm gonna keep holding
Okay.
on.
All right.
You better.
So the two of you are now being pulled under with a
Boulder
very
needs-
very strong force. So Boulder.
Zarax and Steak.
It's tied to Boulder, man. Boulder needs to like run back and pull him back up.
I'm
Boulder.
gonna. The moment I notice it, I'm gonna start pulling any slack between.
I'm gonna
Havia
like start
and
going
Boulder.
back, and you guys go in between and grab the rope.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies down here as well, trying to pull the slack as well. Also, this loud music. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that got much louder.
Sorry. I had to change it.
Um,
There you go.
Get into the dramatic moments. Yeah, so I
you
start pulling the slack, so I would be here. As he walks
Yeah.
back, I grab a part, and it's kind of like almost like a weird tug of war, but with something underwater.
That's very
I
loud.
do the same because I got a pretty
You can
high
lower it
speed.
down, you guys. So just go and lower it down.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
Okay, there you go.
Put
Okay,
it around 7.
uh,
It should be good.
So you're pulling. You're all pulling, right? You're all trying to compensate
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so as everyone's being pulled, I want the top 3 guys. So this is how it's gonna happen. Boulder is gonna roll the d20. Okay.
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 And everyone's strength modifier is going to be accounted for. So that would be a +1 from Zarax, a +3 from Steak, and a +3 from Boulder. So Boulder gets a +7 essentially in strength check. Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh.
It's like the ultra sword or
16.
whatever.
16.
Plus
Yeah.
7.
So +7, that is a 23. If I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yep. Yep.
23. Okay. All right. So as you guys get tugged in the pool by the rope snaps.
Oh, no.
So now,
No.
It snaps, and the two guys, so Mila and Havia, are being just sucked into the depth of the pool. Now, here is
Oh.
where things start to get a little bit. Yeah.
Can I try and cast a spell?
Sure. What spell are you trying to cast?
How about Witch Bolt?
Which?
That's
bolt?
lightning.
Can you
You're
try
gonna
and-
electrocute yourself.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you kill yourself, Havia,
Can you-
and whatever's tagging
Can you drain water? Like, can you drain water from poles?
Or maybe, but I don't know. Like, do I know where I'm being pulled down from?
You're being pulled down.
Like straight
Okay.
down or in what direction?
I'm gonna catch Witch Bolt.
Oh my fucking god.
Which bolt?
Oh,
Okay.
It
here
was
we
nice
go.
knowing you, Gavin.
Oh god.
Do I have to like roll for concentration or something, or?
I think you're very focused on one particular action, and that's survival. So
All right. Then I don't think I need to roll anything. So 1d12. Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun,
High
dun,
number,
dun.
high number, high number, high number, high number.
Dude, this is dealing damage to me. It's not, no. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's see if this thing gets hit.
Medium number.
You're gonna get hit too. It's
Oh,
There,
Nine.
take
Oh,
that.
nice.
9. 9 plus what?
9. It's just 9.
Oh, it's just 9. All right.
9.
So you sort of like as you're being dragged down and bubbles start to escape your mouth as you try to convoke this action. You cast down your bolt, and before you couldn't see your ankles necessarily because of the murk of the water. You see that the glow of the bolt starts to light further and further down into the depth, and you can see a very, very long black tentacle having grasped your ankle.
that's
Cthulhu.
And this thing is pulling you down, and now you see that the bolt sort of has a at the very, very like incredibly far depth of it where the light seems to almost fade. You see it sort of flicker and then die out, and you're still being pulled down.
Am I seeing this as well?
What? No.
You two are seeing this as well as you're being pulled down, though a little bit sort of confused by the bubbles that are rushing up to your faces, of course.
We have to kill this thing.
Well, you guys at the top don't see this. You only see bubbles coming out of the
Oh well.
of the
I guess
That's very grim.
yeah.
Wait, the lightning just kind of went down and then vanished?
Yes.
Or
It seems like it made impact on something, but it seems to have done nothing.
it is a spell that's like continuous for as long as I'm concentrating.
Yeah.
So it's like an arc of lightning that keeps going.
Okay. Oh, it's an arc of lightning. It's not a bolt, not an actual bolt.
Yeah.
So it's an
It's
arc of
called
lightning.
Witch Bolt, but it's it's like a beam of
Okay.
blue.
Okay. Well, it's giving you a nice little light show of the thing that is perhaps gonna, be your end. So you just sort of see the light bolt sort of shine off the gleam of the tentacle that is grabbing onto you, and you can see that it is spotty and black and dark green in its
So
aspect.
it didn't lessen its grip at all.
No, it's actually, if anything, it's continuing its own pull. And at one point, though, you reach a certain depth where the surface is no longer visible, and the walls can't be determined, and the bottom can't be determined. You and Hevia are just floating in what seems to be nothingness of water and darkness. And by the
Boulder
way,
has an idea.
for the guys in the surface, just so you guys know, and this is, by the way, this is sort of happening right away. The bubbles stopped coming up. Okay?
Guys,
No more bubbles.
we saw veins on the rocks. Would you think that those crazy rocks are connected to the thing down there? Should I just throw a spear at one of them
That's
and
a
see if
good
it does
point.
something?
That's a good point. I'm gonna fire fucking arrows at the cunt.
Yeah,
That's
as he says that, I kind of shrug my shoulders. I go, worth a shot.
Well, remember that. Okay, so you guys, you can't see the thing at the bottom of the water, but
I'm just
you can
talking about the
definitely try.
rocks.
Right, the
Well,
rocks. Yeah.
something pulled him down because there's no bubbles. So let's shoot the goddamn rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to throw a spear at the.
All right.
At
So
the
whoever's
middle.
taking pot shots at the poor things, at the poor rocks, choose your rock. Which one are you gonna pick?
I'm picking the one on my side, the white one.
Okay, the white one.
Do you call it out or do you say it silently?
Call it out for me. Yeah, I want to know what you guys are gonna pick.
Oh.
No, sorry. I mean, does Boulder say it to us, or does he just kind of like aim and
I don't
shoot?
know.
Oh yeah. I'm going for the big glowy light white one. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, throw the spear.
I walk
Okay,
over
walk-
here, or
Uh-huh.
I lean over this way and I go, I'll go for the dark one.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is.
Typical.
Typical Dark Lord. Edge Lord. Yeah.
Yeah. Or I'll shoot that crappy brown looking one.
Wow,
in the
we
middle.
all picked a rock that has the same color palette as your character.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
Dark.
kind of what I was
Yes.
going for. Yeah.
planned.
Let's
Storytelling.
save. I have a secondary weapon, right? If I recall.
You have your crossbow.
Okay.
Okay.
Target
So
with the crossbow.
I'm going to assume that you guys are able of hitting a stationary target. So,
Mhm.
but roll the damage for me, anyways.
There's that anime moment where we all just kind of make eye contact and nod at each other.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I was
Just-
just about to say it's like you're all lining up,
Just
flexing
the
with your
damage.
guns ready.
What's
Damage.
Dice's damage again?
For your
Right.
jab.
I
Yeah.
have an ability called Action Surge. If I use that, will I get higher damage?
You could, yes. Your damage, Brody, for your javelins is d6 plus 3.
Okay.
I want to use Action Surge then with the
Okay.
arrow.
Okay, so you use action surge, which does what exactly?
Starting the second level, you can push
Oh,
yourself beyond
ignore that.
normal limits for a moment. On your turn, it says on your turn you take one additional action, so I can fire twice.
Damn, Brody,
Okay,
what
sure.
a high score there. Hey, yeah.
Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that.
That's a good D6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. That's good.
Ooh.
That is
Okay.
a good D6.
Alright, so what am I rolling, sorry?
You're rolling 2d8s because of your action surge, and you add plus 2 to each roll.
Fuck, I'm so bad at this.
Music's all
What's the
spooky.
D8?
Sorry, what?
What's the D8? Which one's the D8? Is it the...
So from
Third
left
of
to
them.
right would be the third one.
I got a 7.
Is
by
it the
way.
one next to the D10?
It is the one next to the d10 on the left-hand side, or on the right-hand
Okay,
side,
brilliant.
something like that.
Yeah, between D6 and D10.
And what did
Nice
you
one, I
roll,
think.
Chris? A d6?
I rolled a 5 plus 2.
Okay, so 7, 9.
Ooh.
My gosh. Okay, well
Fuck's
that's...
sake.
Okay, roll again. Because you have another one, because you did the action surge.
What a piece of
Good thing you
shit.
did that.
Yeah, I know, right? This better be better than the last one. Oh, come on!
Wow.
That was fucking
Alright.
toxic.
So, okay, so definitely, Zarax, you shoot with your bow to the black one.
Yep.
And it dings, and you can see your arrow that hit sort of just shake into the air, just simply flop into the water harmlessly. And as for Apex's, or for Stake's double crossbow shot, again, the bolts sort of just glint off the particular stone. But for Boulder's javelin, he throws it with such force that it actually jams a piece of this white, silver-like crystalline structure, and it doesn't just cut off a piece, but it actually shatters a tip of it, and
Oh,
from
Boulder.
it something comes out and falls into the water,
Oof.
Oh.
and it
Oh
starts
no.
down. Now that that's done, back down to what's going on beneath the surface of the water.
Pretty sure you've drowned at this point.
The murk of the water seems to be enveloping Havia and Mila, and you begin to realize that you're not losing breath anymore.
Isn't
You
the
can
upside
actually
down?
you can actually sort of breathe, sort of strangely
It's
enough.
the upside
Can
down.
we talk, or is there, or do we not hear?
Well, you
Does
try
it still
to
sound
formulate words out, but still nothing comes out. So there's this weird sensation that you are both here and not.
So
This is so
we're in we're in some kind of void.
Mm-hmm.
This is so cool.
And something odd happens where you thought that perhaps the waters couldn't get any darker, yet they do. And a black ink-like wrapping starts to come around you guys at the far circumference of the place you are. And from there to the top over your heads and to the bottom under your feet, this black ink starts to stretch its tentacle-like tendrils until each side meets. And you're covered, in a sense, surrounded by absolute pitch black darkness. And and in front of you, Mila, you see that the darkness parts open like an eye, and you can see the red eye that has been watching you this entire time in your sleep.
Am I seeing this as well, or
You also see it. You also do see it, and you begin
Hopefully,
to, and you see that this is something definitely out of this world. But
hopefully it's not one of
but
those.
Havia, you do not hear what this thing has to say. And to Mila, it turns and it's looking straight at her, and it says, "I have been waiting long for you.
Oh crap!
Much has been given for you. Long have I wanted you."
Oh crap! It's one of those Japanese animes.
oh no!
I've seen
It's a
enough
loop.
hentai to know where this is ending up. But yeah, and how do you respond, Mila?
I try and say like, who are you?
And words
what are
actually,
you? Where am I?
And words
I
actually
talk?
do actually come out of your mouth for some reason.
Can I hear this?
You don't actually. You see her move her
So-
lips, but you can't hear her talk either,
Hmm.
which is strange. Again, this is a very strange sensation for you, Havia. Nothing like anything that you've experienced.
Yeah, because basically I'm just like grasping her as hard as I can, trying to make sure we aren't ripped apart.
Yeah, and something else that you notice as well, if you're sort of relaxing and trying to move about,
Yeah.
that you can feel your hands and your feet move through water, but you have no locomotion. It just doesn't move. You don't move anywhere.
So
You're
you
just
can't propel yourself. Basically.
You don't feel propulsion. Yeah. Now, back to Mila and what's going on here. The thing, this dark thing, from underneath Mila and to your face, Mila, you see a tentacle come up, and it's wrapped around an object, and it stretches itself out towards you, and it opens up to show a box of some kind with various strange markings and etchings in it, and says, "I need you. Take my heart out of this pit and into my body.
Oof.
Collect my other selves, that I might be one again."
I grabbed the box.
So it's like I'm seeing this as if it was offering something to Mila,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't give a shit about you, Gavin.
Now, what about you, Mila? What do you say? What do you do? How do you react?
Who are you? I do grab the box though.
Yeah. Take a box. Who are you again? Thanks.
What was your name, kind sir?
The thing responds back to you and says, "I am."
Sorry, you cut out.
Oh, okay. The thing says that I am no one, but make me whole, and I will be one again.
Oh no.
Are you gonna help us? Are you friendly?
So as
What's in it? What's in it for us?
what's in it for us? He says, or for you? He says, or you say, okay.
I say us first and then me.
Okay. He responds to you and says,
debts. Debts need to be paid. You have many debtors in your life. 3 I count. And you have 1 debtor to pay. 1 I count. I can make all debts equal and void. Make my markings true. Take my heart to my other parts, and I will show you more.
What do you mean by other parts? Where is your body?
Life will show you.
And just as that, the eye sort of seems to open wider and wider and wider to the point that the blackness is replaced by what seemed to have, but it's no longer just an eye. It's now your surroundings, and it flashes brightly into you, blinding you momentarily, only to then realize that you're back to the brackish waters where you are, and losing your breath.
And then that's when I'm like hauling us both up out of the water.
And you're trying to haul her out of the water, yes.
Guys!
You just hear us
Yeah,
both
you see
coughing
the
and
two breach the surface, and they're sort of breathing heavily, coughing water up, having a hard time catching their breath.
Do we have any more rope? Do I have
Did
any
he
rope?
grab the rope on his way back up?
well,
think
it was
between the
tangled
two of
around
us-
Mila.
Yeah, I think between the two of us, we have enough rope that we can you can grab some of it off of us, maybe.
Or you can
Okay.
chuck the rope back to us, right, from the water.
All right, so I'm assuming that you guys are trying to figure out how to get them.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys are sort of like
So
trying
first,
to, as you guys are trying to get poor Havia and Mila out of the water, you see Scratchy in the back going,
Do you need any help over there?
No, I do not need any help.
Oh, okay.
okay. Okay, sure, why not?
But I can do much more. I have bow arrow. I can help you over there. Maybe shoot rope.
Oh. You guys dragged him along. He's
He's-
your guys' business.
I don't want to deal with
Yeah,
him, but he's
shoot,
got an
Mila.
idea.
Alright.
shoot the rope, shoot the damn rope.
Everyone roll a stealth check for me.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, yeah. That's never
Do we get disadvantage because I'm flailing in water?
Yes, you get
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Feels like you would get
both of us.
why did I miss?
No, Havia, you see,
Yeah,
but
why'd
she
you-
does not.
Ooh.
13 for me.
12.
Alright, so I queued up 2, so then I'll take whatever the lowest is.
Oh, 18. Nice.
Yikes.
9.
That
One of
would've
them was
been-
a 20. No.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
as you guys are sort of trying to discuss and talking to each other rather loudly to sort of figure out what's going to happen,
And I'm
and
splashing
having
in the water.
thrashing in the water and all
Splish,
that,
splash,
you
she
guys-
was taking a bath.
you guys hear at a very short distance from you a loud squeal.
Guys, did you hear that?
Well, at least we know it ain't the dog now.
We need to get them out of the water,
What
and we
was
need to
that?
get out of here now.
And
Yeah.
okay, here we go. Hang on, where is my YouTube's? Need to get you something off here. Da 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 da.
It's like-
Oh shit, we got copyright flagged.
Yeah, it's gonna get flagged.
While-
Here we go.
while this is all happening, I just like quickly bring up Mila. What the hell was that? I can't even.
I have the box with me, right?
Yes, you do.
Can I open it?
This is not the time.
Well, as you try and fidget with
Well, I
it,
mean,
Did
You
we-
guys-
did we get
whoa
the
my
water?
What
god!
the fuck is that?
Oh no.
Yeah.
This
So,
is not the time.
From behind, and Scratchy turns around and says, "No, not this, not this way." And poor little Scratchy, he
Wait a
is
minute.
going to have to survive this real hard.
Oh
There's a
no.
bit of a sneak
Oh,
attack on
no.
him.
He's right in front
Yeah.
of him.
Wow.
So this is with advantage on
Oh
him.
no, this is gonna be the end of Scratchy, isn't it?
Fine.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Scratchy. You're gonna have to be
Lucky
that bad.
Scratchy.
So this enormous velocity of muscle, tusks, hooves, and claws growls at Scratchy and bashes against the wall, missing him by an inch. And Scratchy, tries to unload some arrows into it, but they seem to just bounce right off. What are you guys going to do at this point?
Oh, fuck.
I want to
Oh,
hurl
yeah.
a javelin at him.
Did we make it out of the water yet? Like,
no, we
No,
haven't.
you guys are in the water and you don't see what.
Okay,
Can
I'm
I
still,
can I
like-
look around to see if there's an alternative exit out of the water?
You see that there is perhaps a stream going down, down, I guess, to your left, based on how you're facing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so-
is Havia strong enough to like carry me and like swim
You
with
can
me
grab
on his back?
You remember Metal Gear Solid 2?
No.
No. Okay. Well, there's this one part where basically some escort mission you have to have the.
Oh, I
person-
remember that.
Wait,
Yes,
doesn't
grab
she
you.
die?
It was with the girl.
I think
Yeah.
she fucking
It was with the
dies.
girl.
doesn't she?
Okay. Well, skip the death part, but yes, grab onto him by his neck and let him swim for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So-
Yeah, I'm just
sorry, Havia. I can't swim.
We need to
Okay.
analyze the weaknesses of this
So
thing.
yeah.
All right.
Can her and I continue on that way?
Sure, you can. So
Fucking-
to move.
Abandoned us.
Okay. And stay
Can
steady
I can I cast like an Eldritch Blast as we're
You
going
can't
through?
see it. You don't know what's going on.
I
when
don't.
you start
Oh
to
no.
move.
Okay.
But you can definitely hear the guys sort of rustling and being all like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?"
Guys,
Okay.
guys!
Yeah. All right. So Stake and Zarax and Boulder roll d20s for initiative for combat.
Oh, here we go.
Combat.
We're gonna go for this thing's fucking legs, man.
I want a javelin in its neck.
Nah, we need to go for his legs. If we hobble it, it's gonna be
Nice.
retarded.
20.
Oh, bros with the 20.
7 in.
And I'm
All right.
last.
So the weird looking thing, tusk monstrosity there, went first because he basically snuck up on everyone, and Scratchy was reacting. Now this thing is again going to take a swing at Scratch.
Tell him to
You know,
back up.
trying to shove
Jeez.
it off. Yeah.
He's just gonna get smushed against the wall.
Yes. Wow.
Oh!
Wait.
Wow.
When?
So as he sort of like lunges at Scratchy, Scratchy manages to sort of like dodge the thing, and he sort of stumbles forward, and scratches himself against the veins and rocks on the wall, hitting himself a little bit, and he sort of roars in pain at that before again turning his attention towards you guys.
Guys, I know that, like, Mila and Javier are kinda down in that pit, but we should just toss this guy off the cliff.
Okay.
It's not a
Glad we got
bad
out of
idea.
there.
Because, wait, hear me out. If we toss him off the cliff, then we have him from both angles, right?
What? Even I'm like, wait, what?
Well, if we toss him off the cliff behind us, then he will be in between us and Mila and Javier, and then we can all
We
just
can't fight in
jump
the
up.
water.
Hey, Boulder. Maybe we won't be able to get out of the water if we do that. And you know what? I'm kind of wearing red, and it kind of looks like a big ball. I mean,
Alright, you know what? Screw this. I'm throwing a spear.
Okay, you're throwing a spear at him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw a spear at his neck,
Alright, throw a spear at his neck.
Dude, you still have to
We'll
take
see.
backers.
it's okay. If I get him like in the Adam's apple, that'll do some damage.
I'd go for his fucking leg.
14.
Okay.
Okay, what's the AC on this guy?
I think that's
Okay.
+2.
So Yeah, 14 plus what?
2 maybe?
Plus 2. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, because it's a dexterity weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So it is plus 1. But yeah, you hit.
Oh,
15.
okay, 1. Okay.
So you hit it, and you definitely see it. Like it lodges itself into the monster throat. Okay. Now roll for damage.
Alright. Come on, damage. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good.
4. So that's 4 plus 3, which is 7.
7?
Okay. All right, but as you think that it makes good contact, and you think that it actually pierces the skin, you see this thing reach into its throat, to the base of the javelin, and rips it out. And unfortunately, you see no blood.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Yeah, and it roars at you with a ferocious anger in it.
And I roar
savagery.
back. Roar!
Like that. So it's definitely just a little bit more angry because you just scratched it.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna look to them. Or no, I guess it's not my move yet. No, I gotta wait.
yeah. Next in line would be
steak.
steak.
I am going to get into range of it and take a swing at its leg with my great sword to try and do, you know. I'm probably not going to chop it off, but I'm aiming to do that. I'm swinging down as hard as I possibly can, and I'm also going to say, right before I do it, I'm going to be like, well, you know, I'm more of a steak guy, but I guess I'll go with suckling pig. To piss it off.
Wow, okay. That's good. Make it happen.
Alright, I'll roll a d20, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's do this. 1. Okay, 12.
12. And that is plus 3, because you're a strength weapon, right?
3 strength.
Yes, so it's a 15. So once again, you're going to roll for damage for me, please. So that's what, 1d8?
Okay, let's roll this.
2d6s plus 3.
Wait, what?
Your weapon swing is 2d6 plus 3.
Okay, we'll do. Come on. Oh, that's a shit.
Okay, so one more d6.
Come on.
So it is 6 plus 3, which is 9.
Yeah.
Now you're going to take your great sword and you're going to hack at its leg, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm trying to hobble it.
You basically try to swing your sword like a baseball player, and you're trying to hack that thing as hard as you can. And you see that the blade of your greatsword actually does make an indent into the flesh of the monster. But as you recover your sword, you see that it only seems to have like bended the skin in, and as it retracts out the blade, it just forms back up to its original shape without any skin into it.
We gotta try something else, guys.
We gotta fucking leg it.
Again, the thing is bashing the ground and roaring at you guys with impetuous strength and viciousness.
I think we dip out, boys.
Yeah. I was about to say, let's
Alright. Pick up the dog. What about Scratchy?
It's
leave him.
Leave him.
It's his time.
I just grabbed
Jump, everyone, jump. I will buy you time. Save yourself.
Thank you, Scratchy. I'll make
Good
sure
job.
Your sacrifice shall not be
Alright, so
forgotten.
everyone is jumping.
Good job, Scratchy. You'll be remembered.
I won't
guys.
remember you.
Before I jump off, I look at Scratchy and I go, "Thank you, Scratchy. You know, I might just pour one out for you," and I backflip off into the water.
As you say that, he sort of turns to you and his like red sort of gobble eyes tear up as he's like,
Positive reinforcement.
Oh no! It's
And
like
as you all
Mordor.
sort of like splash down, you can hear him. Does everyone remember Predator, the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
You remember the
Oh,
scene
no.
where like the native Predator is like, "Go, I will fight it," and then you hear him just
No.
scream like a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what you hear.
Oh no!
So
Scratchy is dead.
yes.
We have
So,
left.
yeah. Meanwhile, Mila and I'm. You know the scene from Call of Duty Ghosts in the
Oh my.
end where you're dragging your brother onto
know-
the beach.
I don't think any of us played Ghosts.
Oh well.
Yeah, that was a shit
All right,
guy.
guys.
I was about to say,
I can
yeah.
see
Now
what you
here's,
like
now
that.
here's
It's like
an
the Division
interesting
2.
predicament before everyone starts to move. As the last of you jump in, so Mila, stay where you were in the water there, and you guys were all the way back here.
Yeah, I actually was wondering about weight. You know, I mean, like Boulder's pretty big. I mean,
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to be worrying too much about weight. I want everyone to roll for me an acrobatics. A check. Yeah.
But we're out of the water. But
Wait, what check? Sorry.
What about Mila and I?
You're all still in the water. This entire situation here, you guys were still transpiring. It was still in the water.
4.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
yeah.
Shit.
Fucking hell.
Mila's
Okay.
weighing me down.
5, wonderful.
18 plus 1.
Crisp makes sense.
Okay, so where do we start? So 4, 3, 5, 18, 4.
So, where
me
do we
see that
start?
again.
You're all dead.
All right. So would you kindly
It's not the Minotaur. It's just
And-
the puddle.
and
That's-
this
that's
guy,
gonna
golden tags. You're also going to be with who? With
Well, I'm with
Steak.
Mila, right?
no, hang on. You're gonna see in a minute. And then Chris, you're on your own. All right, guys. As you all sort of jump in, the water not only so it splashes and you guys are you're splashing about and trying to sort of get a bearing on yourselves. The once gentle tide of the pool of water starts to exacerbate and starts to breathe in and out, heaving forcefully the water against the walls. You actually feel the water sort of go down in its depth and come back up, bobbing all of you up and down in a wave motion to the point where basically all of you are sucked into a whirl. And you're
What?
literally all being flushed down a drain, essentially.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
sounds about
Let's
right.
see something here. It should be.
Oh man. We're going down. Oh, here we go.
Okay. So here we go.
Da, 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 da.
Don't get too scared, everyone.
I get excited. I'm getting too excited.
Don't forget Zyrax.
And don't forget Zyrax.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what? Is he actually throwing us all in?
He is splitting the
Oh,
party.
bitch.
I thought Mila and I would be together at least because that.
It's
like,
based on our roles, because if you look at our roles, he put us in categories compared to our roles.
Oh,
If you clued into that one, I got you one. I got you.
I gotcha. Alright.
Okay, so I'm with Boulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're with me and Lady.
I'm calling out for help, Boulder. I can't swim. Can you help? And I'm like kind of flailing about.
Layla, I gotta worry about you and the dog. I'm like trying to get you both. I got Lady sitting on top of my
Goliath
head.
lifeguard over here.
Yeah. Just imagine like Dwayne the Rock Johnson from Baywatch. That's
Dwayne
Boulder.
The Rock Johnson, Baywatch. Wow. That reference.
It's Boulder.
Alright, good. So, as you guys are being flushed down, you guys are like basically bumping against rocks, bumping against each other, and you're all very much flustered. And you begin to feel yourself sort of get ripped apart from one another, going to one side, going to the other, until finally, individually, each one of you surface. You, Zariax, you seem to have surfaced, have gone through perhaps the least bumpy ride and the shortest ride of them all. So just to put it in your head, you're perhaps closest to where you originated. Mila and Boulder with Lady, you definitely had a long haul down the.
We're just like gasping, and I'm trying to
Yeah,
drag
you're
you
gasping.
out.
You're bumped. You're scraped a little bit. Nothing too serious, but definitely the most unpleasant experience you've had. Literally being flushed down the toilet like a goldfish. In a similar way, Havia and Stick, you two also are shot out from a different exhaust. So
More like shit out.
yeah, more like shit out, exactly.
We got like a.
You know, I'm only
like
imagine like if any of you had watched the original Ice Age movie. Do you remember the slide scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what this feels like, hey?
Yes. So yes. All right. Hang on. Yeah. So I think it's perhaps a good time here to take a before we proceed further on with this unfortunate situation for all of us.
Unfortunate.
Quick break.
A quick break. We'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Back in the jiff.
Hello. You probably weren't expecting this weird little intermission. We thought we'd just start adding a little thing here just to say thank you guys for the support, and thank you to those who have subscribed. If you haven't already, click the link down below. The subscribe button down below, you know what I mean. And if you enjoyed it, like always goes a long way to show us how much it means to you and that you enjoy it. And if you guys would like to catch us live, we are live every other Friday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, specifically. And also, if you guys would like a audio version of this, because we know these run a long time, so if you ever need a audio version or you guys are feeling more in the mood just to listen to it in the background, you can also check us out on Apple Podcasts as well as Castbox. And all you have to do is just search The Shadow of the Throne or The Average Dungeon Squad or The Average Gaming Squad, whichever one of those three you'd prefer, and we will show up for you there. So with that, thank you again. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and that like button and checking out the podcast version, and enjoy the rest of The Shadow of the Throne.
Alright, I am too.
Yeah, I'm good.
And we're back.
Hey, hello everybody.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So let's hope that everyone survives.
I guess give everybody a little recap. We are now being hunted.
Just to be clear to everyone, yes, that is. The party seems to have gotten themselves into a bit of and were flushed down a toilet essentially, and each one of them has appeared in different areas of the cave, and they don't know where each other are, with the exception of the ones that are obviously with a partner. And how this is going to work is that the creature is hunting these people now, and they need to either get rid of it or escape the cave without dying, and hopefully with whatever they have found in this cave.
Let's do it. Let's roll,
Alright.
guys.
So I want, sorry, I know you guys are rolling, but people that didn't roll, please roll. So Brody and Mila, you guys roll together. Okay, Chris, roll, and Apex and Gav can roll. So.
It was
I-
literally on a 20 and then rolled over.
11.
That's
RNG,
hilarious.
RNG.
Oof. Well, the monster's not going first. That's
RNG
fair.
is not on your side.
Where's Apex?
Oh.
Yeah, where the fuck's mine?
Yeah, roll.
I rolled, didn't do anything.
Oh, it probably bounced out. That does it. That
Yeah.
does it. That happens sometimes.
Just roll again.
Yeah, try it again. Oh, okay.
That
There
was
you go.
some fake news, man.
That was some fake news.
Come on now. Come on.
Hashtag not my dice.
19.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag not my
We're gonna
dice.
get
Let's
some.
go.
A 30.
Hashtag
This
those
guy
are my
got
dice.
So here's the order. The order is Team Steak, Team Team Lady, obviously,
Obviously.
Team Zarax, and then
Team Lone
the
Wolf.
Monster.
Team Lone Wolf.
Sure. Team
And then-
Wolf.
Then Team Monster.
Exactly. Team Monster. All right. So, just to put it into context for the Team Snake, you guys are at a rocky beach, and you survived your experience coming down the sewage way, I guess you could call it that, the cave.
Ah.
And you come to a rather rocky embankment, and there seems to be only one way, and that is up. It is a slanted slope, again, sort of indicating that you are perhaps at the bottom of the cave. As you can see, there doesn't seem to be nothing else beyond it than water and walls all around.
Awesome.
So you two, Steak and Havia, should discuss how to proceed.
We said there's only one way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
how will you proceed?
There's. Do we or do we? I'm gonna. Do you want to take the lead or do you want me to go first? Doesn't matter, but
I'll take the lead because I can take it in.
okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Is that a Pokemon?
So, next
We're
point.
gonna capture it, Gavin.
As you guys,
I want that pet saddle.
as you guys sort of come to the higher height, I guess you could say, of the slope down to the beach or the rocky embankment there, you see what seems to be like a turtle. It's rather rocky in its appearance. Its knuckles seem to be bent down with rock and thick scales. Its snout is protruding large teeth, but you can tell that based on its eyes, they're milky white. So this thing seems to be not necessarily visual oriented. It seems to be kind of a blind animal.
So
Oh,
it probably
so-
has a decent sense of smell, right?
It probably has a
Tremor
much more
sense, hearing sense.
acute sense of smell or an acute sense of hearing.
We could throw some food for it to distract it. Like
Not a
steak
bad
loves-
idea. Not a bad idea. Let's try that.
So what you guys are you're gonna throw some rations on the floor?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
to?
like behind
We're
it.
gonna-
So,
Yeah, behind it into the corner.
All right.
ah,
How about who's gonna throw it?
what we got,
Who's
let's
got-
have a look.
I'm sorry,
do you want?
who's gonna throw it? My question.
Do you have the higher dexterity or do I?
I think mine's shit.
I have +1. What do you have? What kind of check is this gonna be again?
A
Oh, I have a
dex.
modifier of 2 for dexterity.
Okay,
Alright.
and you throw it.
Alright. Right.
All right, roll. Roll that dex.
Let's do this. Okay. Fuck, neither of us have great decks.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah!
Let's go.
Oh yeah!
Boom! That's what we're talking about.
So
Fucking high
very much
roll.
so.
Let's
you
go.
successfully check it, obviously behind the turtle, as if that was hard. So don't feel too high about yourself. But however, you do sort of
We get an
manage
inspiration point?
to you get any? Yeah, that's so inspiring how you threw that piece behind the turtle.
Dude, it was glorious.
But yeah, so you managed to sort of distract the turtle, who is now just scrounging on the rations that you've thrown out, allowing you guys to easily walk by it
Yep,
without
sneak past.
any need for sneak, as it is busy eating. All right, so that'll be your move. Moving on to Team Lady, how you guys are interacting, how you guys behaving. Unlike your counterparts, you're definitely in a bit of an awkward situation, where you're basically enclosed with walls. Behind you, there's a big black pit that seems to go down deep, and unlike everywhere else,
Sorry, I had to step out for a second.
Oh, sorry. That I'm telling you guys where you are. That you, in particular, Mila and Boulder, unlike the situation that your friends were in, you guys are surrounded on almost all sides with walls. A little bit of the water crashes onto the shore that is there on your side of the embankment. However, strangely enough, there is a big chasm pit behind you that actually falls into what seems to be an infinity in the void. Definitely an unsafe position to be in, or advantageous. So yeah.
I'd like to imagine we're kind of still just like gasping for air and dragging ourselves out of the water. Like,
Yeah.
what did you see down there?
I don't even really know. It was this like shadowy, weird figure with an eye, and it gave me this box.
Yeah, what you got in your hands there?
I show him the weird box, and can I try and open it?
So as you sort of take the box into your hands and you sort of get a better look at it outside of the wall, you begin to see that the box is reminiscent of a Rubik's Cube. Okay? And
the box is like a Rubik's Cube?
Yes, it's like a Rubik's Cube. And,
Interesting.
And you definitely can see that it has sort of like the lip of where obviously the box would open, but it's not opening at all if you try to open it. And on every face of the Rubik's Cube, so to say, it seems to resemble faces on different sides, but the faces don't match. Like, a lot of the pieces don't match. Particularly, you can see that an eye does not match with its nose, just simply based on the art on it. So it definitely is, in a sense, like a Rubik's Cube, but it doesn't seem to budge.
Okay. Then I explained to Boulder, this being, I don't know what it was, but it said this was its heart, and I had to bring it back to its body.
Ooh.
So,
Do you think it's like connected to you now?
I felt connected to it somehow.
Cause that kind of might be some sort of tracker. You know what I'm saying? We could be followed by God knows what.
They
They
didn't seem evil. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna start trying to tinker with the box to see if I can try and get it open.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna focus on that, and then kind of.
I'm gonna look and see if I can see anything down here.
Careful, Boulder.
I just want to look.
All right, Mila.
Is there...
Well, okay. So Mila's gonna do a little bit of a tinkering first. So let's have you, Mila, do an insight check.
That's not so bad.
11
Hey.
plus 12. Okay. So Mila, you're actually sort of starting to sort of move the pieces a little bit all of a sudden as you focus on what the figures appear to be. And suddenly you switch a piece around to the left and it clicks in and it completes the shape of an eye. And that eye blinks and looks about you and you're looking at it, and it shoots what seems to be like a beam at your forehead, and that beam sort of showers over you to seemingly cover you in some kind of an energetic shell that seems to glow for a little bit before dissipating, and you seem to be back to normal, and the eye just simply closes itself, and the Rubik's Cube scrambles.
Did you just glow?
Yeah.
Mila,
Are you sure?
Little lady sort of like sniffing at you and is like,
Are
That's
you
a
alright?
lady. I kind of bring the box closer to Lady. Do you know
Okay,
what this
okay.
is?
Oh. Oh, lady didn't like that.
Thinks it's a chew toy. Careful.
I kind of pull it back.
she actually snarls at the box and sort of like, she's not scared, but she's kind of like almost like disgusted and angry to it, and curls behind Boulder's legs.
Oh. Well, I think we just best gotta figure out how to get out of here and find the rest of the guys.
Yeah. Let's
mean-
do that.
All right.
Do we go down or do we go straight?
Well, we could potentially, like, if this Minotaur or actually, hold on, I didn't actually see it, so I don't even know what's after us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah,
what it
you
is.
didn't
What-
even want to
What
see
happened?
it.
What happened while I was down in the water?
Well, we tried to get you guys out, but the rope snapped, and well, let's just say there was a big pig, and Scratchy saved all. That's
Oh,
the
where's
last
he
I
now?
remember. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about Scratchy right now.
Let's just figure out again.
Okay.
All right.
Dead.
But I guess
How are you guys
Rip
doing?
the homie.
I guess we should just go forward.
Okay.
Okay. Go like right there.
All right. So
I'm still gonna just idly be tinkering with the thing while I'm falling behind the boulder.
Okay. So as you guys come to this seeming intersection, you realize that your left blocked by a wall, dead end, but the right hand seems to open up to a bend around.
And I
so you
kind of
guys-
just point to the right, and
Okay.
eyebrows raised.
Ooh.
All right.
This way.
I guess we go like right here.
Okay. All right. So you guys have made it around. Zarax, you finally come to from your little bath.
Nice and relaxed. Great
God,
for his,
I hate
scales.
water. Frickin' I shake myself. I look around. I notice that no one's there. I take my hood off and I start shaking it out, and then I put it back on immediately.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
Fuck.
you actually hear from the back of your head a voice say,
Oh, that was quite the uneventful experience, now was it?
What the fuck is he doing in my head now?
Well,
You're so
you seem to be lacking quite a bit of brain power in here, so I thought I'd make myself at home.
Oh, shut the fuck up. And I just start walking forward, looking around.
You even have enough space here for a pool table.
Okay, you know what, you smartass.
and as you say, you smartass, you actually hear like balls clanking against each other and being like, what do you mean?
He's actually playing while he's
He's
talking
actually
to you.
playing pool inside of your head.
Talk about mind games.
I stand here and I kind of look both ways, and I just start calling out everyone's names.
Okay, so you start calling people's names?
Yeah.
Alright. And, okay.
I wonder who's gonna hear that.
Gotta add some spice to this life.
He's just pouring the salt all over.
Okay, so as you start hearing names, you start hearing a response that you perhaps didn't want to hear.
Ah, fuck sakes.
Oh no.
Okay.
Did me and Mila hear that?
You guys not only heard the name's called, but you also heard the squealing.
Oh.
Roaring.
Oh no.
After I get out of this cave, I am going back to illegal herb selling.
Alright, now is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, I don't want to walk off too far.
Okay.
I'm actually sorry. I'm actually gonna go over here to this wall and I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay, so you're stealthing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 4. Okay. The creature is definitely hot on your tail. If anything, you hear another creature. This one, it sounds a lot smaller than the one that you had confronted, and you hear a lot of crunching, squealing, screaming, and agonizing sounds that definitely haunt the hallway to your front as you're facing. So the direction you're facing, there's Zyrax. You hear the squealing, crunching, and definitely battering of some organs on a wall somewhere.
Okay, with that in mind, I actually moved back here. And I kind of like
Scratchy.
Oh boy.
Oh, flip, flip, flip.
And he does several backflips.
Yep,
There
definitely.
you go.
And I just kind of like hide behind your crouched.
Alright, back to... Hide behind the wall? Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, Team Steak, what are you guys doing now?
Okay, well, I guess we're continuing forward.
My concern is that I don't see too many ways out. Yeah, let's move forward.
Okay, you find yourself here a little bit of an intersection, and you can see that in one direction you guys can actually go up a level in the cave system, but the other one seems to continue on at the same level.
Do we want to go forward? I kind of want to go forward.
Bigger
sure.
question, actually. Did they hear the roars and the voice calling too, or no?
These guys did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did the monster move closer to us?
Maybe.
We don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah, it probably did.
That's the fun of this situation I put together.
Oh no.
I have a feeling we're gonna run into some nasty shit.
Alright,
Better
so
stairs.
Tavia, you're moving up.
This reminds
What
me
about
back
Steak?
in the day when you were playing like tag, but it was like hide and seek tag.
Yeah.
And then when
Oh,
they found
yeah.
you, you'd be like, "Oh no, I need to go now."
Alright, so as you guys come up to a different level, the incline isn't too steep for you, and you come around this tightening corridor, you see that it really does stiffen down and narrow itself down further. And to the right, you see a little bit of glow, glinting, shining objects in the corner of your eye. It seems as if, though, perhaps, from what you can see there, that there are some more silver vein on there. So that'll be for you to consider for next move. So now, Team Lady, what are you guys doing? Pressing on?
Yeah, I think since we heard the screams, we should probably go up.
Okay, so
I wonder if we could try and lead him into this pit that's back here.
Oh. I like the way you think.
But also that
Mommy.
puts us in a lot of danger.
Basically, just gotta coax it. And just come here, boy. Come here. I'm sure it's not that scary looking.
I really hope in like 10 minutes your character goes, "Oh no, he's scary. Oh no, he's scary."
Well, what do you think?
I think we just need more manpower. First of all, we need to know where the guys are.
Okay, well, let's go try and find them then.
Alright. I think I heard like some yelling over here.
Yeah.
Some slithery yelling.
All right. So let's say you guys make it to this
Slithery,
intersection.
yeah.
Guys, get down, quick.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
What?
gosh.
What is it?
Don't.
Oh,
Oh, we are one.
quick, get out of the upside down.
There we
Now
go.
is not the time.
Okay, there you go.
Stop doing backflips. That's my thing.
I run really close up to you and like go right next to your ear, and be like, "What?"
Good to see you guys didn't die. Mila,
Yeah, good to see
after
you.
this, I'm taking you to a lake and I'm teaching you how to fucking swim. I did not realize there was more than one creature in this cave. Bad mistake. That's on me.
More than you?
It's headed this way.
Oh, that's a mean comment.
I'm a tiefling.
Tiefling. I just ignore
I'm
myself.
also
Now's
a
not the time. Now is not the time. We need to get out of here. I really just want a fucking beer right now, okay?
I second that.
All right, so you two, you guys are joining up.
Actually, Boulder, you got that keg?
Oh, that's long gone, mate. That's long
Oh,
gone.
I thought you had more than one.
What's this
Damn.
little alcove to the right here?
That is where I almost drowned.
I also heard. What's that?
Oh no.
That's a mistake.
That is a mistake, yes.
Uh-huh.
We heard, some kind of squealing, right?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Which
That was the
direction?
monster.
Which direction did it come from?
I point around the
Because like
bend.
for us, it just came in the direction of Zaryax, right?
Yeah.
So I point further in the direction of the way that my character's facing, like around it. I just kind of point over there.
I was thinking, if it's coming from that way, we might be able to try and distract it further away. And I cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, so I can just do it whenever.
Sure. Yeah.
So, and it, basically it's just like a.
But,
like,
sorry, is Mage Hand
magical-
vocal? Sorry, is Mage Hand vocal or a gesture?
Verbal and somatic. So I do say something like Mage Hand.
Okay, so as you say Mage Hand, please roll a stealth check for me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
So I can just roll Mage Hand and then just like Mage Hand across the table.
Oh.
Okay.
Mage Hand.
So
Beast.
you whisper the word Mage Hand. It's loud enough for it to actually take effect.
Okay. What I could try and do is, if we call it out and it comes towards this way, and we hide behind this little like cove thing here, we might be able to have it walk past us, and then we don't have to worry about him.
We might be trapped. If it comes this way and notices us.
True, but I was thinking I could use the Mage Hand to like walk it away from us.
Alright.
This like it's the hand just like floating in the air, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
if
can actually use your hand and
while they're talking,
yeah.
I just
Woo.
I just kind of go, well, if you can distract it and draw its attention with the mage hand, we can go back there. And I point to behind Boulder.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hide behind here.
I would like to point out that there are 1, 2, 3 spaces. There is 4 of you. One of you is the size of a barn, essentially.
I don't really
you
think
can,
this is
you
a good
can just
idea.
go
Grover.
swimming. You can go swimming. Well, it'll work.
How about we just go the opposite direction of the noise and go down to the left?
Is there another path?
Yeah, we saw one when we came running up here.
Okay, I'm game either way.
And I kind of gesture back towards this way.
All right. All right. So you guys
You know,
are moving
that's
down this
probably the easier solution.
way. Dying. All right. So everyone's moving down.
I scratch my head using the mage hand.
Okay.
Well,
I also pet lady.
And the lady sort of like is joyful at the pet.
But very confused at
Just
where it's coming
using
from.
mage hand, so yeah.
Yes. Very confused, of course. She's sort of like confused at the lady. All right. Here we go.
Oh no.
Boom.
Okay, guys.
Juan,
So,
can you stop doing good rolls?
The snorting and gutting of something in the darkness has stopped, but rather than it just simply going away with all sound, you can definitely feel the
Okay.
come closer to you guys. And get them right there.
Yeah.
I think we should start running.
Maybe
running.
Quiet.
I can run quietly. I'm not too sure about you guys. Specifically you, Boulder.
Whoa. A man's gotta run when a man's gotta run.
Question one.
Yes.
Is the Minotaur or I'm just gonna keep calling it a Minotaur, but is it a large creature?
Look pretty
It is much larger than a human, but it is not a large creature.
Like, how much larger than me do you think?
Much larger than you. Think of him as bigger than Boulder, but definitely not something that would be It's something that can easily move in a single tile, in a single square.
So, like, probably bigger than 1 foot than me?
Yes,
Okay.
I would believe so.
Fuck.
Okay. Was there something that you had something you wanted to say?
Disguise self, don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Moving on to Team Steak. Team Steak, what are you guys thinking of? Are you gonna go through the tight corridors, or are you gonna go back to where you came from, or are you gonna go down to the shimmering, glowing room?
I want to check out the shiny shit. I don't know about you.
Yeah. I feel like the other way is headed towards the out of the cave, but I like the shiny shit too. So
Great minds think
I just
alike.
don't know anything about it, man. I don't know whether we should fucking try and mine it or what. We even got to mine it with. I have that shitty pickaxe that I had earlier, but it was rotten. Like, so I don't even know if we're gonna have to do anything with it.
Well, I'm gonna try and look deeper into the into this shiny room.
Okay. So as you walk to the entrance of the shiny room there, you see, actually, can you see that, technically speaking? I'm going to push you a little bit further in. There you go. Okay. So you definitely, it opens up to you, and it has, like, an actually decent, as if it were, like, much brighter than candlelight, but not quite as bright as torchlight. The glow of the room just simply fills it up, lightens it up.
Is the ore glowing?
The ore is glowing, yeah. And actually, you begin to see around very familiar crystal formations, similar to the big ones over by the main pool. And these are jagged, sharp pieces of silver ore with sharp blades almost sticking out of the rocks.
Wait a minute.
besides the typical sort of like silver veins and whatnot. Now, on the other side of the room, unfortunately, you also see what appears to be like a gigantic mole rat-looking creature that's just sort of sniffing around, and perhaps scavenging, looking for a meal of some kind.
Can we?
It's another creature that's half blind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw some more.
We might. Well, I mean, we might be able to stealth kill this one.
Oh yeah.
It's back. It's turned to us.
What do you like for stuff?
I'm just going to walk up behind it, use the pick side, and just go straight for the cranium.
Let's do it.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
You mean I don't have to roll for the stealth check?
No, the thing is half blind and it's back. It's
Oh,
empty.
okay. Well, okay. So roll with advantage. Okay.
Okay, very good.
18.
All right, so definitely the poor sniffling mole rat is sort of like just shuffling on down on its feet, and it's sort of scratching the ground, looking for some kind of easy grub. And unbeknownst to it, you are going to wail down on it with your halberd. So roll.
I'm not even sure it was an aggressive creature.
Ideas of very much like swing first, ask questions later.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
The guy
okay.
in the like goblin camps explaining.
So
to us,
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah, it's
throw
1d10
it
plus
back.
3. Is it 1d10 plus 3 times 2, or is it 1d10, 1d10 plus 3 each? I think it is. I think it's 2d 2 1d2.
What is
2d10.
this for?
4 damage.
Wait, 2.
And it's with advantage. Actually, no, sorry. You're right. It's actually just 1d10 3. You're right. Never mind.
And then plus my plus 3 strength, right?
No.
Or is that-
we
no.
don't do that. That was for
Okay.
a hit chance. Yeah.
Okay. 10. Let's go. Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Plus, so that's 4 damage.
So you come down with your pick onto the animal, but instead of hitting the head, you hit the back, which seems to be a little bit armored and segmented, and it sort of starts to squeal and to shake and thrash about.
Make a lot
Steak-
of noise.
Yeah, it's making a lot of noise. Steak, what are you gonna do?
Come
I'm
help me
gonna-
finish it
I'm
off,
gonna-
man.
I'm
Slit
gonna
its throat.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stab my sword straight through its head.
All right.
Oof.
So roll your d20 with advantage.
Or a little mole.
Yeah,
right.
poor little mole.
Just have
Yeah,
it
it's
amazing.
gonna die. It's gonna die. Piss me
Who's
off.
the real monster in the cave?
Wait a minute.
Come on.
Wait a minute, was
Come
this
on,
just
come
an elaborate discussion?
Oh, it's a 12.
Okay, roll again, because you have advantage.
Another d20, yeah?
Yeah, because you have advantage.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so it is a 12. You do hit regardless, but okay, good. And then roll your what is it again? Your 2d8s? 2d6s. So roll your 2d6s.
Okay. That's shit.
Oh no.
That's trash.
Let's roll the next one.
Yeah.
Flashbacks to the first campaign.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
There
that's
we
better.
go. So it's 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus plus 14. So by the end of this unfortunate situation, you do kill the mole rat. Okay, his head is just lopped off finally. after a few
Yes.
forceful blunt. Regarding Team Lady over there with Zarax on tow, you actually hear the footsteps seemingly get further away from you.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It heard it.
Yeah.
It
So
heard
team-
something.
So Team Lady, you also heard the mole rat screeching, and it is coming around the hallway that you guys are heading.
Boulder just knows
Yeah.
that's a mole rat screeching.
Kind of heard.
All the time that I was in the caves, I knew.
I think someone's torturing a mole rat over there.
Yeah.
What kind of sick fucks live in this cave?
And actually, as you say that, Lady sort of like sniffs the air, and you can see her eyes again go blood red as she did before
Oh,
when she sniffed blood, and she just books it
bolts.
down.
Yeah. All right. Lady.
Meanwhile,
I do.
maybe in a like I'm just like I hear something coming like running, and I'm just like tackle
killing-
Stake into cover.
Yeah,
Killing
you
the
guys are
mole
ready
rat
for a
was,
fight.
I'm gonna wait to
Killing
see
the
what
mole
my
rat
roll
was
is
worth
gonna
it. Because we killed the mole rat, they heard where we are.
Yeah. Wait, maybe we go back the way that I just came,
Why? Why?
and then wrap around the way we heard the noise.
The what? The Vinoy?
The noise, because like you know how we
Oh,
heard
the
the noise
noise.
going back the other way. What if we
Yes.
just backtrack the way that I came
Mila.
and go
That's true.
behind it?
That's true, yeah. So what is Mila and Zarax gonna do? Is this the Mila or Lady and Boulder when dashing for it?
Mila, did you hear the footsteps walk away?
I heard him slow down at least.
Actually, DM question: did I specifically hear them walking away? Like, did it sound like they were
Yes,
getting?
the group, your group heard it walk.
Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't know if you want to do it, but maybe if we go back really quietly, we can see where it's trying to go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I
okay.
disperse Mage Hand.
Are you guys going to stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you can stealth without problems, but Mila has to stealth.
Oh.
Oh, hey guys.
14. Good.
Plus 4, so
Plus 4,
18.
18. Good. So both of you stealth.
Right. We
And
are
you
the
can
stealthy
stealth.
ones in the group.
Yeah,
so-
I'm proficient in stealth, so
Yeah.
Nicely done.
You hungry? We killed a rat.
Last time I saw you guys, you were like dying.
All right, so the two of you go around to
Very good.
that edge there. Good, you're good there.
We were all dying.
Now, Boulder and Lady. You can see Lady pounce on the whole mole rat, and she's just ripping it to shreds now.
Yeah, she was a little hungry.
Food
Yeah,
for
she's
lady.
just eating.
Oh.
How do you react to seeing your friends still alive?
I mean, guys, we made it. I never thought I was gonna see you.
Do you have you had any sign of the others?
Yeah, I was with wait. And then now Boulder notices that they didn't follow. I was with Mila and Zorax like 2 seconds ago.
All right, yeah.
We need to find
That's
a way to
problem.
break off one of these crystals.
Actually, yeah. I walk up to one of the crystals. I look for a particularly sharp-looking shard, and I try to pry it off using like a piece of cloth as to protect my hands. So I'm trying to break it off.
Okay, do a dexterity check for me.
If you fail, Boulder will try for you.
Yeah, I could also swing my greatsword at it.
Gosh.
13 plus
13?
1.
Okay, 14. So you sort of wrap perhaps one of the protruding crystals that are quite sharp with some cloth around it. And
Yeah,
you pull, as you pull, the cloth is turned to shreds. Basically, it's like you're pulling it all away and it cuts the cloth off. You
Well,
don't
no,
have
I'm
your
not
hand-
trying to pull it. I'm trying to
Oh.
push it to break it.
Yeah, no. You the force, the direction that you're applying the force. Luckily, the angle doesn't catch your hand or your, but it definitely cuts through the cloth.
That
Shit.
can. That
So
could
you're-
definitely. Whatever it is, it could definitely get. It could definitely have a fair chance of hurting whatever that creature is.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll just swing at it with sword. Fuck it. Unless you want to try Boulder.
I mean, I don't really care for the shiny thing. I'm really more focused on the monster.
Well,
Yeah, but
these
dude, think how sharp that is. Stab the fuck out of it.
Yeah, but why would the creature live in an area with its kryptonite right next to it?
It's stupid. I mean,
Well,
Maybe
we've
Boulder
gotta try
is the
something.
brains of this group.
He might be. You know the 5-man. You know how it's like the 5-man trope, where it's like they have, you know, the smart guy, the big guy, the smart and a big guy.
I just like to point out that kryptonite comes from the planet Krypton.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm
Fourth
rolling my dice.
interdimensional warp
Where the people that are
We're rolling. We're rolling.
These people from Krypton sound very strong. I would like to meet them.
Okay, so while you geniuses, you big brains are talking about Krypton and Kryptonite, you
Oh
definitely
wait,
hear
no,
the
it's
Oh,
saber
shit.
crystals. That's what it is.
You definitely hear the
Are
footsteps
they kyber crystals?
far
Kyber
closer to you
crystals.
guys.
The
Probably are, man. We're gonna
Sorry,
forge a
Juan,
lightsaber. Remember, I'm a blacksmith.
All right, so Team Steak. Now, Brody is gonna be part, or Boulder is gonna be part of Team Steak here with Lady.
Okay.
Team Lady has deformed into Team Sarak. You hear steps come very close, coming up through the hallway in the direction where Havia is. So up the way towards Havia, you hear the footsteps come very close to you.
Oh, fuck.
Guys, I think we should go back the way I came from.
Bollocks.
Because these crystals definitely have some kind of.
Guys, our lives are more important than the crystals. And I grab Lady and I start hoofing.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what?
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
gonna trust the big friendly giant, and I'm just gonna.
Well,
Alright,
let's face
alright.
it, if he ain't sticking, then we ain't gonna be wanting to stick either.
Okay, so you guys just booked it down. I'm going to assume that was not a very quiet or stealthy manner. But you definitely hear that thing
Oh
charging
shit!
behind you.
Yeah, but it's in a
coming
loop now, so we just gotta
very
keep
close,
sprinting.
So we just gotta keep sprinting. All right.
This is
Zarek-
this is zombie mode all over again.
Zarek and Mila, you hear footsteps now behind, like just like a bunch of like heavy footsteps just going glug 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 glug.
Ah,
No, you don't know what it is.
That better be the monster.
Go.
No, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, so Zarex and Mila, you hear heavy footsteps, several footsteps come behind you, from perhaps around the corner.
I think I know who this is.
Okay.
Here we go meet up with the rest of them.
Let's backtrack. Let's stealth back.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
We recognize those noisy footsteps.
And I actually, I don't even go that far. I actually just stealth in between these two columns.
Okay.
Just preparing to attack if I need to.
Okay.
I'll go right.
Totally leaving Mila just to figure out her own
Wow, what a
defense
gentleman.
mechanism there, yeah.
What a gentle dragon born.
Yep, definitely am. That's exactly what I am.
You're just gonna like scare the shit out of me when I come around the corner.
Alright, well, let's see what's gonna happen here, because everyone expended their turns, and
Well, at least we're together. That's all
at
that
least we're
matters.
together. We'll be buried in...
Yeah,
Very
Boulder,
good for when
I
we
think
die.
you're gonna have to fucking.
Oh.
Shit.
I think you're gonna have
Okay.
to fucking cause the cave. to fall or
Shit.
Oh
Okay,
no!
well, it knows where you guys are. So, hello. So, right from behind you, you can definitely hear the heavy breath and snorts coming from its snout. Its saliva basically dripping onto your cape. And
We already tried to attack this, guys.
And it's
It
going to take a
doesn't
swing
get
at you.
wounded. It doesn't get wounded.
We should have gone for the crystals.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, it's in attacking range already? Are you
Oh,
serious?
Yeah.
And you guys just went back in
7.
the direction of it.
And your AC.
I have a high AC.
What is your
I have 16 armor class.
16. 16, huh?
Yep, mine's pretty high.
Wait a minute.
It's that chainmail.
Mauling.
He's still gonna hit you. I know
Plus
exactly
what
I'm
to
using.
hit?
I'm not being funny, but has any of us tried to like do a perception check to see what this thing's weaknesses are?
No,
If it has
no, we
one?
Alright.
actually haven't.
So, Havia, you're lucky the thing swipes down at you, but you managed to duck out of the way just in time. Okay.
I just threw shit at it.
And you are not affected by the attack, so you managed to dodge away just in time. Now, team Boulder, team Boulder, team Steak. You guys are first in the order. So how are you guys going to react now?
I feel like we should throw it some meat.
Well, we can't attack it 'cause before it didn't do any damage.
Yep, that's right.
I think
guess
we
this is
run,
the first
man.
time
I mean, there's
Javier
literally
seeing it.
nothing we can do. Like, we could stand and roll a perception check on it, but that'll just let it hit us.
Okay. All right, sure. You want to roll a perception check? Do it, Steak.
No, I think we should run.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah, let's just run.
Like, the opportunity to do that has passed.
The
I think we
opportunity
should
to
just
do that
run.
has passed. Okay, so you're running.
Now, does Boulder run past us screaming
Nope.
run? Or
So hang on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh wait, is it 5 feet? So 6. So that's 30 feet. That would be 30 feet essentially around this space here. Havia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can go basically join the group. Right next to the lady. That'd be around like 30 feet.
I just can't.
Yikes. So yeah, this thing is ready to maul everyone.
Oh man.
So okay, so you hear Zarax and Mila, these guys running around the corner. What are you gonna do?
Hold
Can
on.
anyone slow this thing? Like anything, just like blow the cave out, something.
how?
I mean, I could ask Lady to attack it with. I don't know if she has any special
Okay,
powers.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk. Oh, I'm gonna walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
We have 30 steps, right?
I believe it is.
Yes. And then does the thing see us still?
You are behind a wall, so no, you can't see each other.
Okay. So like, chances are it can't see us either, right?
No, it does not see you, but it definitely knows you guys are around the corner.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy,
Okay.
which allows me to create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point within 30 feet.
Okay.
So from 30 feet over here, so
Okay,
5,
okay.
10, 15, 20, yeah, like over here, I'm gonna make it seem like there's like something else screaming over there to try and like distract him and bring him over there instead of coming over towards us.
Okay, what are you gonna do to hide all 5 of you?
That is a good question.
Like, hey, that sounding of blood curdling scream? Yeah, that sounds more interesting than a bunch of 5 juicy boys to eat.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
All right, you can try.
It's gonna make it rush at us.
Basically.
Carry me back after I cast this spell.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Wait,
so
are you gonna pass out?
You're gonna do that, aren't you?
No, it's just my movement's over.
Oh, okay. But you're actually casting the spell?
Yeah.
Alright.
Try and distract him.
Okay, and Zarax, what are you doing?
They're not gonna like this, but I'm dashing the fuck out of here. I'm going 60 feet in the opposite
I do
direction.
not blame you.
So each square is 5 or 10.
Each square is 5.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
He's out of there.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Piece of shit.
I actually even now at level 2 get an action on top of that, but there's...
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
So as you sprint up the cave, and you take a break to catch your breath, you do hear Peter Palish's head in your head again, saying, "It's like,
Well, I see that we're going to be going back on our deals now.
I just ignore it.
Okay, sure. All right, you're ignoring it. Here comes the pain train, guys. All right, so this thing is going to charge.
We can't even damage this thing, man.
That's what you want.
Okay,
That's what you want to
if
hear.
if this creature moves at least 50 feet straight toward a target, and then hits it with its tusks at the same turn, target takes an extra 7.
Oh no,
2d6
lady.
Oh no.
I just
slashing damage.
want to point out
If
how
the
it
target
can
creature,
charge.
if the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 13 Strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
How's it gonna charge around the corner, man? How's it gonna build momentum?
Well, it is 1, 2.
I think it's gotta be a straight line.
Oh, a straight line, eh? That's actually okay. You guys are safe that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for
Yeah,
telling
no.
us.
Yeah, that's okay though. I can still do this multi-attack.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. We're coming up to you. Damien.
Why me?
You sure?
Why me?
Oh,
This
you always
is
get
this
to
piece
you
of
always
meat
get
for this
socked
thing.
in first.
This
Sure
thing
it
is
didn't
just
go towards that
drooling all
distract
over you. He just
down?
wants you. He knows that you're corn-fed, unlike the other ones.
He likes the taste of rich wine.
Ooh, ooh.
Still not enough.
No, it is enough because he has a +5 to hit chance.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So he's actually gonna maul you in this case then. So he's gonna maul.
No.
Yeah,
+5, reach 5, 1 hit target, hit 2d6 +3 bludgeoning damage. Alright.
Avia has the second lowest health. With
I'm gonna do
Zarax.
self-sacrifices. Like,
Oh no.
Mine's pretty low too.
You're the lowest.
Yeah.
9 plus 3, 12.
That's half my health.
Jesus.
So
Half my health
thing,
gone.
This thing
my.
just sort of like turns around the corner, swings his head underneath you, and picks you up in his tusks and throws you back down onto the floor,
Party
having
wave.
gorged you deeply with his one tusk.
ow.
Guys, we gotta
And multi-attack.
get out of here.
You guys need to leave now.
I wonder. I don't know. I wonder if you guys were right about the crystals.
No, probably were.
That's the only other
Probably
thing I
were.
can think of. That's the only other thing I can think of.
Told you we should have got the crystals.
Hey man, this thing is a circle. We can go back.
What's that?
Have I felt any like weird?
Well, actually, this is the first time you're actually seeing it face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you actually know exactly what it is.
How do I?
Yes, you do. If you check your DMs, you know.
Oh, I didn't know
fuck
'cause I
it.
didn't see it
What's
yet.
this fucking
No,
weakness,
don't worry.
man?
No, I'm
What
telling you
is
right now,
this?
so you can exclaim as if you were like, "Oh my goodness, this is my idea."
It's the werebeast. Whoa.
I thought it was a pig.
So this is so
Found out my own, guys.
So, Mela, you recognize it as a werebeast of some kind. It's a half man
Wait
and
a
half
minute.
beast creature. So
Silver.
you know that
Silver.
it is
Silver.
weak to silver and weak to magic, but it is immune. It is immune to non-magical.
Can I just point out, what are those crystals made of?
Partly silver. Let's
Yeah.
get the
Fuck!
fuck over there.
Wait, doesn't,
Alright,
doesn't
guys,
somebody
guys,
have like a silver dagger or silver sword or something?
I was
Yeah.
just looking at
Come
my daggers. They don't specify if they're silver or not, so that's
Yeah,
entirely
Look.
up to the DM.
someone
this
must have
is
picked
what I
up a
got.
sword of some kind, or a dagger, or half
I've
a
got a-
sword from a corpse that had silver on it.
Wait. Whoa. We did. Wait.
Someone
Oh,
who
we
has
did.
that? Who has that?
Look.
The guy
What we
who's getting
got?
gorged. That's who.
Oh no.
Oh my God, Javier.
Have
Wait a
it,
minute.
use it quick.
Oh no.
Just hold it up and sacrifice yourself.
Wait a minute. My halberd is made of silver?
No,
No, the
you
half
remember you
sword.
picked up
Oh
a piece
yeah,
of a
my
sword.
ore. Yeah, Wait, what?
This is why you have to reference
No.
your character sheets, people.
You
Yes,
remember the
have-
guy that was dead that we
Go for
found
it,
when I
Todd.
found Lady?
Yeah.
He had a
Oh,
half-broken
yeah.
silver sword on him.
The one that's with his girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody. Who took that sword?
You did.
You
I
did.
did?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
go for its heart, man.
Unless
Yeah.
we all just
Okay.
forgot it.
I draw the sword then. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, you
Alright.
don't really know, I guess, that it.
Yeah.
Well, Havia, I don't know. Mila's gonna. Is she gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it up?
I make sure that I tell everyone he's weak to silver and magic,
Okay.
Okay,
but
now he
also
knows.
super strong. So we might want to just run first and strategize.
Okay.
well, I should get
Bonus
those silver
action.
fucking-
I'm gonna use my second wind right now. Is that alright?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you
Okay.
recovered 10 hit points, or 10?
D10 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. There's no better time than this.
Ah, that's so cool. I
5
love how
plus
the-
2. I'm so
7.
I've recovered 7 health.
Right. So we're gonna heal you up for 7 points. Heal 19. You're back to 19 points. Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I does that count as my action or no? That's a
No,
bonus
I thought that was a
action,
bonus
right?
action, so that doesn't count. So you can
Okay.
take advantage.
I
of
am
this
going
action.
to attack twice. So I
Wait,
have
you can attack twice.
well, I have the action surge as well, don't I?
Oh yeah, you do.
So I'm going to attack
Right, you're a
once.
fighter.
Begin my first attack.
Okay, so roll.
I'm gonna and I'm using the sword specified.
Okay.
Though I don't know what kind of well, first let's see if I even hit the damn thing.
I
Go
don't
for its
think
nuts.
You updated your package, but I was gonna make it a 1d8 against this creature.
Okay.
Side note, I love how the
Please, for the love
D&D
of
Beyond
God.
thing updated in real time with your health. That was so cool.
Are you
Yeah,
fucking?
He like chunks away.
no.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's
Goodness,
that's the spicy meatball. So
Save ya.
as you recoil to basically attack it with your sword, like you're pulling back the sword, it slips out of your hand and falls between you and a stake.
I use my action surge to pick it back up.
Okay, well now you're just holding the sword like a little boy trying to protect yourself against a big bully.
You should have let me grab it. I would have thrown it. Cunt.
All right. What is that was your turn. Now it's well, I'm gonna say it's Boulder's turn. Boulder, what are you gonna do? Boulder and Lady.
Well, I think later just gonna run.
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
I think
thanks,
we
guys.
Smart man.
Wow.
Smart
I think we
man.
should loop back around to the fucking.
That's what I was
crystals.
thinking.
Guys,
gonna
I
smash
think
it with
I'm
a
an
sword.
idiot. I think you were right about the crystal. We gotta go back.
Boulder, you got an axe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you got an axe. You got a lot of strength. I've got a lot of strength. I've got a fucking great sword. Maybe we can break off those crystals.
Fuck yeah, let's go break this crystals.
Yeah,
I guess the only people that can really hold it off are myself and Mila.
You didn't get a move during your turn, did you? Or
Well, he did do like a bonus action and then
Yeah.
an attack
bonus
action,
actions don't count towards movement, though. I don't think.
but he attacked like twice. He attacked and then he picked up a
Actually,
sword.
I think.
It goes movement,
So I
action,
think-
bonus
I think you
action.
should- yeah, I think the bonus action is on top, and then the action surge is just. Oh wait, hold on.
No,
Yeah.
no. He
Oh.
chose to attack, meaning he did not move.
Yeah.
Therefore, he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
allowed
so
to-
The action surge is just a bonus thing that's not part of a bonus action, and then the second one is your bonus action. So then, I think you can still move.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I think
no,
so.
because he
No,
attacked.
no,
he
no,
failed
no.
the- first of all, it's also a crit
Otherwise,
attack.
there wouldn't be things like disengage or
Yeah.
dash.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
but
also
disengage, you have to
he
not
also-
use your action.
Raiden, he also crit failed, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
pick up a sword in the meantime. So no, he's completely bogged down in my opinion. Yeah.
See ya,
I think so.
Havia.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
okay,
he's
so
dead.
Boulder and Steak, are you ditching your friend?
Yeah, we're fucking off. Well, we're not ditching, but we're doing the only thing we can, which is get that fucking weapon.
All right, go on ahead.
I'm a blacksmith. He's a fucking. I mean, I can't really forge anything, but I'm sure I can do something. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right, so you're gonna move 30 feet, or if you're not, I think if they didn't even do anything, they can dash, right? So they can dash.
Yeah,
60
dashes,
feet.
Yeah.
dashes 60 feet.
So you guys can move
I
60
don't
feet.
know.
Each
Can
square is
everyone
5.
dash?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
everyone
general
can
thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Steak, you can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. And then 1, 2, 3, 4,
fuck.
5, 6. Over here.
Yeah, right.
So that's 30, and then you can move all the way up to here, 60 feet.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah.
Likewise, for you, Boulder. Now,
Now,
I don't know what
You just
Lake
dashing is just
is
silly.
going to do, so I'm going to do a little roll for.
oh no.
Probably should have picked.
Okay, well, Lady is definitely not a very good boy, a very good girl. So she is actually going to attack the
Uh-huh.
monstrosity,
Oh,
and she's
shit.
gonna lunge at his. And let's see what happens here.
Oh, no, your dog's gonna get killed.
Wow. So
What the
that's
fuck?
enough. That is actually
This-
way more than enough. That's actually
This thing
What
hits,
the
eh?
fuck? The dog's
She's
gonna,
gonna
kill it.
kill it. Yeah.
Please tell me that the dog just kills it.
That would be
Lady.
epic.
Lady.
No, she can't do any damage though.
plus 5.
She
So,
might be powerful in magic, though.
to the shock
Oh,
of
maybe.
Mila and Havia.
Oh
her
my
teeth
god, you're
actually do
kidding.
damage. So she actually clamps down on the leg of the werebore, and she's just thrashing at it, and the werebore is just howling in pain, trying to like swat the small
way.
wolf-like creature away
Wait,
from her.
how's the dog able to damage?
It's magic.
Yeah, because
It's
she's
got
magic.
silver fillings.
Or that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, has
Silver
anyone else got silver fillings?
Yeah, she's either got a silver filling or she's magical. So yeah, so
Things-
she's just snarling and growling and ripping into the...
Would I have seen her go at him before I started running, or would it
No,
have been
you
after?
booked it out of there without
Yeah.
looking back and forth, little lady.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Pick the
So,
dog up.
by the way, just remember that above your head as you were running appeared a message that said, "Lady will remember this."
No, I thought she was just gonna come with me. Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
You didn't like the fact that you abandoned us.
Mila, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna step back like 30 feet or so.
Okay.
Oh, so you're
so
not
the
gonna
dog
use
with
your
you?
magic effective.
Okay, 20
Go-
feet,
go.
and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
God.
Gavin, you're gonna hold the fort.
I have like half your health. I can't stay near.
Literally, the damage he did to Havia in one swing would kill Mila.
Yeah.
Probably even half the damage.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I hit.
Better
If
if you can
Plus
dodge a-
5.
Yeah,
dodge a
you
ball.
hit it. You hit it.
Alrighty. Now it's 1d10 plus 3.
Hey.
Something good, something good, something good.
You guys are gonna kill this thing all on your own.
8 damage.
8 damage.
That was perfect timing when it popped up on the
Okay.
screen.
So you definitely do hit it. And excuse me. I got a burp. Okay. So basically you charge up your Eldritch Blast, and I'm actually gonna have you roll another 1d10. Because from the shadows you can definitely feel a little bit of an extra oomph in your capacity to launch an attack. So that is, what is it? That's 6 plus 3?
Oh, is that also plus 3? Or
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, so another plus 3.
Okay. Alright, good. So you definitely charge up like a super Eldritch Blast, and you basically burn, like, you singe off a great part of its chest, exposing a lot of its bare muscles, but it's just like rippling, and you can see the tendons and the tissue still sewn together tightly, but it definitely has an eye for you now, Mila, as it has now tasted not only its blood, but your magic.
Take that, you pig.
Take that, you pig. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, now is the Wereboar's turn. And
Fuck.
uh
Fuck.
If he moves past you, you get an attack of opportunity.
oh my gosh.
That is
yes,
true.
I want this to happen. So he is going to now actually
Wait, no, he stays there. He stays there.
he is going to tusk at actually he's trying to try and swat away Lady. So he's going to try and multi-attack Lady. Alright.
Oh no.
She's a powerful gal.
He's just a wee pup, though.
Okay.
She can handle
Oh
And
no,
it
she can
is-
definitely handle it.
it.
Doesn't say exactly. The Wereboar 2 attacks, only one of which can be with its tusks. Okay. But you don't tell me what his AC for that would be. Well, it is melee weapon attack, so it's plus 5, so I guess it is plus 5. Okay, so that was what? That was
3
8
and
and
6.
11.
Would it have
So,
any
yeah,
disadvantage just because the size difference?
No.
Okay.
Lady's like in between his legs. He's trying to freaking swat at something he can barely reach at this point.
Yeah,
think
that's what
your
I mean.
I think your AC takes into account size. If
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember correctly.
Yeah.
But that would
Yeah.
just be part of their character sheet or whatever, so.
Yeah.
It's like 10 or 11 if it's in its spore form. So,
Okay.
but yeah. Anyway, so like he only manages to hit one shot, and that is going to be what? 2d6s. Oof. So even
Lady.
if it's one shot, it's gonna be bad.
Or that might be a 3.5 thing.
6
Six.
plus 3 is 9. So he does manage to swat away Lady and gouge her a little bit with his claw,
How many hit points does she have?
pushing her all the way back. That's something you don't know, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that is something you don't know.
Just forever.
She was kicked away from the situation, and she is a little bit limp right now, trying to gain her strength to get herself back on her paw. Okay. Havia, what are you gonna do now? Havia?
Jeez, I forgot the button again. I'm going to take the sword, and this time I'm going to. Is it tall enough that I can try to run between its legs?
Yeah, go for its nuts.
Dude, why?
Uh,
It can
I
charge
mean,
me, don't do that.
you could try. What would be that most appropriate thing? I think an acrobatics check for that.
Because basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get right under him, stab all the way through that I can, and twist the sword as much as I can. I want to bring. I want to bring the boar down. Like I want to have it. I want to try and disable it.
Oh, okay, so you basically are trying to get in between its legs and then try to try to cripple it inside, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to cripple it. I don't necessarily have to go through its legs, but I want to try and get it in its ankle and twist it to try and break the tendons.
Okay, well you can definitely try that with the silver sword, and if it's a good enough roll, I might allow it.
Okay, there it goes then.
Come on, Gavin, cripple it.
I want to roll it myself. 15.
Okay.
Okay, do it.
Plus,
so definitely, yeah.
Whatever my.
So for the sword would be like, well, actually, it's a broken sword, so I'll treat it like a dagger. So it's gonna be like a very powerful dagger. So yeah, so it's dexterity.
Dexterity is +1, so that's 16.
Yeah, you do land a hit regardless. Yeah.
Okay,
now
so
roll for I think I told you was D8.
D8.
Yeah, D8, 1D8. I don't know what the
Plus
boss
what?
is, so.
Yeah, it was a D8 plus 3.
Three
So 6.
plus. Okay, and is it enough to try and topple him? Can I use my leverage to try and?
While he's kicking away Lady, you definitely do manage to get a shot into the other leg and to jab it in, but it's not enough for it to take a knee. Maybe it is enough to slow it down against.
Okay.
So, are you going to do anything else? Like right now, you could.
Well, I thought, can I move away now that I've, because I mean, I thought it's move, then attack, and then.
Yeah, so. You
I think if you moved, you could get attacked.
Yeah, you could get attacked.
And if I disengage.
So you would have had to disengage and.
Okay, so I guess I'll just stand my ground.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Go on.
Alright, Zarax, what are you doing?
I'ma keep running. I'm getting out of the cave.
Keep running, oh my, okay.
Oh no.
Coward!
Okay, where are you running?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Out of
30.
Out of my turn, can I yell back, like, guys, get back here, we can take
40,
him.
45, 50,
No, I'm still
55,
counting.
60, right there.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Fucking
Wow.
Zaryax, I'm going to have a word with him after this.
So as the further
It's
down,
okay, you're gonna be dead long before you have a talk with me.
Freaking Peter Palish in your mind is saying, it's like, oh, what a real shame. I had such high hopes for you, Zaryax. But I guess I'm gonna have to find myself another man. This. Do be sure, though, that you will receive your just reward for such an action.
Yes.
Turn around, Chris.
No,
Turn
I still
around.
don't respond.
Huh?
I still don't respond. No response.
still what?
I still don't respond.
Oh, so they still don't respond. Okay.
Just so you guys are aware, I'm leaving the cave. It's happening.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, bro. Steak and Boulder, what are you guys doing?
We gotta get to that crystal as fast as we can.
Gotta get that crystal. We're on a mission.
All right, you gotta pick it then. 60 feet.
It's like.
I have an idea, but we just gotta get that.
I think it's like right there.
12 around here.
Oh, okay.
That's 60.
I
Ooh,
Oh, fall down cliff.
don't know.
there, right there, guys.
I just dropped.
So close.
There you go.
You know what my plan is? My plan is kind of retarded. I don't even know, because I can't really see because I don't know if there's fucking walls there. But if we were to like break it off in the shape of a sphere, could we chuck it across that water at it?
This sort of black space here is to represent its like deep walls. So this you don't.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, it's alright. We'll loop back around, stab in the back.
Hell yeah.
All right, now Mila's turn. Mila, what are you gonna do?
Mila?
Got a couple of choices.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever choices they are, make them fast!
Because I've got quite a few, like, control spells to try and make him, like, run away or get proned or something, so... Well, okay, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
It's a 13 DC, so...
Okay. So
Yeah,
I need to roll Wisdom.
Yeah.
It does not have a wisdom.
$13.
God damn it.
Okay,
Oh, that's toxic.
so
What is
you
Uh-huh.
take half damage and you don't move away, so I'm gonna roll my 3d6.
Okay, so roll up 3d6.
Yeah, if you had failed the save, then you would have ran away, like, opposite of me as far as you could during
Okay.
your move.
Oh, that's what you did to the poor
Yeah.
poor giant. Oh no. Okay.
So that's 4 damage. And nothing
4
happens.
damage. Okay, 4 damage.
Because it halves it.
Got it. So right now, in total, you've stacked up on this thing 36 damage.
Oh.
Just so you all know, cumulatively. Okay. The boar is now going to take another swing at you, Havia. And he is going to tusk you. Let's see, that's...
Your sacrifice will be remembered. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
That's so great. Okay, so on top of that, now I have to roll 2d6s plus 3.
This also means I'm getting knocked back, right?
7, 10. Oh my.
So 10
Oh.
damage.
10 damage.
I'm down to 9.
You're down to
Fine. You can
Shit.
take it.
And on top of this, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Hmm.
$19.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Okay, so great. So you do take like a severe beating, and he plows the tusk into you, and you can feel it sort of like ripping in deep inside of you. Just really jamming in that tusk.
Yeah, he likes that shit.
Jesus.
You definitely are in absolute pain. You are in absolute pain right now. Now, how are you going to react to this situation?
Can I still
Oh, just get out.
can I still attack?
You can still attack, you can still run, you can do whatever you need to do, man. Just do something.
Does using a healing potion take up any my
That's
turn?
It counts
It's
as
a
an
bonus?
action. No, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
a
a-
bonus action. It counts as an
Oh,
action.
it counts as an action. Okay, yeah, you have to deal that as an action. I mean, you could technically run away, hope it doesn't hit you, and then drink.
If it's a disengage though, it doesn't that
Yeah, it'll take a swing at you.
shit. How badly damaged is it? Like if it is it close to it's staggered right now, isn't
You can
it?
definitely feel it. Yeah, it's definitely staggered by your previous attacks with Lady, and it's definitely panting.
Okay, because now if I try to run away, it's gonna have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take that chance then.
Okay. So you're gonna take a walk to where you have to go. I don't think you're going anywhere, Gavin. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oof.
Okay, so here we go. Another 2d6s.
And
What?
Yeah, I'd hate you, man.
Attack of opportunity.
7 plus 3, 10.
Oh, you're down.
Gavin,
Oh,
Gavin
no.
has been knocked out.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Someone has some luck healing.
So Gavin, I'm gonna put you down like this. You've been knocked down, man.
Damn it. Am I dead or am I
No,
knocked
no,
You're
out?
unconscious.
When it's your
Oh,
turn, you have to make a death saving throw.
yeah, do a death
And
saving
then if you
throw.
fail 3, then you're dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to
Oh,
roll
no,
a d20 death saving throw, right? Does
Next
that also
time.
count-
It's on his turn.
Wait,
It's
what?
on
No,
his
not
turn.
not this
Oh.
turn. Yeah, on his next
Oh, okay.
turn.
We'll ignore this one.
Yeah.
Okay, good
Oh,
thing.
okay.
We're ignoring this one.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah,
we're
that
doing
didn't happen.
All right. Okay, so that was Gavin's turn. Now it is turn for, I believe it is Zarax. Yeah, Zarax. Zarax, you can hear from like far corner of the cave yelling and squealing.
I told them to run. I told them run. I don't know what they expected from me. And I'm gonna keep sprinting away.
You are a massive,
10,
massive
15,
dick.
20,
Keep running.
25,
Yeah,
30,
I don't know what they expect from me, and I'm going to
35,
reply by saying,
40,
If he survives this,
45,
Zaryax
50,
is fucking dead to me.
Peter Palish
60.
sort of responds
Wouldn't
to your
it be
rhetorical
great if
comment.
you just ran straight into a really deadly monster?
No.
Fine,
Peter
so-
Palish sort of responds back to you. Oh, they probably expected someone reliable. I certainly.
Still ignoring it.
Because you know the team's not gonna respect you after this.
Next is Steak and next is Boulder. Well, we'll see how this turns out later.
Okay, how close are we to the
We are almost there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did the dog get to move again?
9, 10, 11, 12. So you can definitely make it down to the room. And Lady
Hey.
will actually respond to you now because she was still recovering from last attack.
Am I able to get into range of the crystal?
Yes, you are. But in a dash, that's going to be your full. That's
Yeah,
a long
fair.
run.
That's fair. That's
But
fair.
next
Yeah.
year, you're definitely going to be able.
And I can't use my what's it, can I? Because I already used it earlier.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry, your what's
Alright.
it as in your what? What exactly?
You know the second action thing.
Yes, that's right. You can't do that. Not yet. Okay.
The who's and what's it.
The hoots and the whats.
Yeah.
Lady's back up on her feet, and she's going to lunge at the horrifying monster here.
Let's
And
go,
she's
lady.
going to-
Come on, lady, I need you.
Oh, that was so close. I saw it into a turn into a 20. Okay, she
Uh,
whiffs, and actually, as she's lunging, she actually goes behind the monster in her miss, and is a bit disoriented.
okay.
Which means that there's nothing between the thing and
Mila.
Oh no.
oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no. No, but it isn't it Milo's turn?
It is Mila's turn.
Yeah.
I'd fucking blast it if I were you.
I would get out of the
Um,
way.
I can do my action then move. So I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And let's hope that I hit him.
Okay. Let's hope it's a crit.
Come on.
12.
17.
17, so it does hit.
Nice.
And then that's
Nice.
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah.
Whoa, 11.
Ah.
Wow.
You're fucked.
4 damage. Okay. And once again, you do also feel a surge of power come upon you, and you're gonna roll another one. And plus
Okay.
3.
Come on.
3. 6. Okay. So in this last Eldritch Blast, you sort of hear like whispers again from the voice in the void that you were encountering in the pool, and he says, "Do not fail this quest, please." All right.
Okay, now I get to move.
Okay.
5. See ya, Havia.
You're kidding, right?
5,
You're kidding, right?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Great.
We got some savings left.
All right. Well.
Hold on. I haven't moved yet. I didn't do that.
Okay. So you were here.
Um.
You're like around here.
Yeah. I'm around.
We
there.
almost got that crystal.
And then you
Because you're on the
you guys
ground.
can go around the shorter end too.
And he's right
Yeah.
there.
So, how much? By the way, how much am I bound by realism here? Like, can I fucking forge shit on the go?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute. So what were we thinking?
Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mhm.
We're gonna move back there.
20 feet? That's a
Yeah.
good range.
Yeah, because I want to be close enough that if Havia starts getting eaten, I can maybe do something about it.
Starts getting eaten? Oh my gosh.
Oof.
Okay.
Just in case, because like Scratchy didn't sound like Scratchy lasted very, very long.
So you're comparing Havia to Scratchy now.
Fuck you. Fuck you all. Fuck you all.
Warman over here.
Yeah.
Werewolf is
trying
going
to-
to.
Trying to kind of keep you alive a little
He's
bit.
actually gonna,
Please
he-
do.
He's actually going to give chase to you, Havia. Or. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, it's gonna be
4,
further
5,
for me
6,
and Steak.
Disengage or attack of opportunity.
30. Disengage? What are you talking about?
Well, he would have gotten an attack of opportunity from
Oh,
Lady.
shoot,
if
you were
he was-
right. Yes. Let me see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good point.
Lady gets to take a chomp at him.
Take a chomp out of him.
Come on,
go,
lady.
lady.
Come on.
Oh.
14.
Okay.
Oh.
So she actually chompers down on him.
Nice.
And she's going to roll 10
7.
damage.
Nice.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Let's
plus
go,
3.
lady.
So she actually bites onto the ankle, and that
The
pain
Achilles.
surges through the wereboar's ankle and just immobilizes him as he's again trying to kick away the dog from his body.
Yeah.
There you go, Lady.
Lady's solo tanking
That's
this thing.
20, 30, 43, 48, 67.
Fuck, how much?
Alright, so this actually makes the boar man, the wereboar, sort of like slam down onto the ground and is actually just trying really hard to kick away the bloody dog.
Oh.
Eldritch Blast has a range of 120 feet, so I can still get it from here.
You're just gonna ping it? Nice. Okay. Next is well, Havia's dead, so it's Zarax. Actually, no,
I'm
Havia-
dead.
No.
Havia,
Havia has
yeah,
to roll,
you have to
unfortunately.
roll your survival.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, Gavin.
How many saving throws do I have again? 3?
3.
3.
Need 3 to stabilize, or if you
Oh.
fail,
There we go.
you got 2 left.
That's a
You have 2
strike.
left.
Come
buddy.
on,
So-
That's
Gavin.
one
Come on.
strike. So no, but it's 1 per turn. No.
It's one
Yeah.
per turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So never mind this one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind that one. So you failed
Okay.
1. That's all. Zarax, what are you doing?
5,
Zariax.
You're just counting.
25, 30.
What an animal.
Fuck.
He kind of is, actually.
He's
So is
actually
it?
just.
Okay, that's 30. That's my full movement.
What?
The pickaxes, are they in range of me?
The pickaxes are strewn all over the.
Is there one in my reach that I can like quickly grab and turn around?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm
Yeah?
gonna say yes.
Okay, I grab it and I quickly turn around.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. And you're gonna run. No, you're gonna turn around. Okay. Okay,
Actually,
cool. Does picking stuff up count as an action or a bonus action?
I think that's part of your move.
Okay, so it is part of your. So you're done, I guess.
fuck, yeah, no, that counts as a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you are. Okay,
Damn it!
cool.
Okay, yeah.
Mr. Steak and Mr. Boulder,
Finally.
what are you guys doing?
Right,
So,
well,
What
that
you got in
comes
mind,
back to
Steak?
the Smithing question.
how about the two of you?
Because I have. Okay. You want us to roll?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Da, 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 da. Something good, something good, something good.
By the way, we're 10 minutes
That's
from
garbage.
4 hours.
Well,
Yeah.
15. So, bro. Okay, so Steak, you're sort of just scrounging around like the mining carts and just looking for like a piece that perhaps is sharp enough. But Boulder in particular, you go back to some of the protruding crystals out of the wall, and you notice that one of them seems to just barely be hanging on. It's a full-length crystal, like almost the size of a greatsword.
Oh
And
my
it's just
fucking
barely
God.
hanging onto the. And you think that perhaps with your axe you'd be able to hack it out.
Whoa. Hey, Steak, get over here. I think this
Yeah.
one's a little bit loose. I think we can take this one.
I think you can do it, man. I think you
Alright.
can get it with your axe.
Do you think you can, like, kind of shaft it into something after?
Yes. I'm gonna-
Perfect.
Well, yeah, that depends on what ones you can do, actually.
All
But,
right. Well, I'm gonna need Boulder and Steak if you want to help. Do a strength check.
Okay. Yeah, we should do it together.
Yeah, for sure.
13.
13.
just.
God, here we go.
There, that's. Is it? So
Yeah,
it's 18
yeah, because
for
I was
Boulder.
looking through my inventory and I have a tinder box fucking tools.
Wow.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
while Boulder sort of you whack the base of it with an axe, Steak sort of like takes the axe away from you and actually like without even exerting as much force as you were, but skillfully in knowing sort of like where to hack at, hacks down the crystal and it just plunks down
Oh, wow.
entirely.
I can't
to
even
the
shut you up.
floor, and finally gives you the axe back to you. And so there you have a sword length piece of what looks to be this crystalline.
Well, let's go stab it into the big guy.
We need to make it into something.
Or
So
you
you
know,
think we
It's
could use
good
this
enough.
you could throw it at the boss battle like you did the
Oh,
last
oh.
one.
We
yeah,
could,
just let me
Oh.
throw it into his neck like I originally wanted.
or we could forge the division.
What?
Yeah.
The division. That's why we call it the still sword.
Yo, you aren't bringing that up while I'm still fucking alive. Get over here and
It's in your
please.
All right, boys. You have 30 feet to walk.
Alright.
Run!
5,
We'll just call it the unref.
We only can only go right here.
30.
Alright. For now, it's called the division beta.
Fuck.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
All right.
boy.
Mila, what is your
Division
move?
2.
Yeah.
What's your move, Mila?
My broken sword is the Division 1.
From a safety, I'm gonna move over here
Uh huh.
and then Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Eldritch Blast it then.
Okay, so yeah, 18.
Okay.
Hey.
18.
That hits, right?
Yes, it does.
All right, here we go. Yay! 5 damage.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, and unlike the previous times, you actually don't have that surge of power before. So this
Okay.
is just your own abilities peering out at the monster, who again gets dinged on the shoulder and is now just frothing at the mouth.
The rest of my movement, I'm gonna scoop back.
I'm gonna scoot back. So now little lady over here is gonna take another chomp at the monster.
Come
Yeah,
on,
so
lady.
I just kind of like peeked over the corner and just like.
I wonder how Braden's. I wonder how.
Hey!
Oh.
Nat
Oh,
20.
no, wrong ones. No, wrong ones. Okay, good.
What?
What?
What
How
the
do you-
fuck
how do you
just
want
happened?
the-
Oh, there we go.
I hear so many dice rolling.
So that is a 7. So that is 13. Okay, so let me do the math. Quick maths here.
Quick math.
1, 2,
that
cool.
is
1, 2, quick maths.
1, 2, quick math. Where's my calc? Gotta take out my calculator. I've been doing the math by hand. Now I'm regretting it. Okay, here we go, guys. So 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 9 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 10
What?
plus 13. 69. Very nice.
Let me guess.
That's the cumulative damage you've applied. So this beast is actually just heaving now. It's like having the hardest time just dealing with the situation.
Stupid
probably
dog.
tired of this stupid dog biting down on its leg.
Probably gonna fucking kill by stress, man.
Yeah. So as it's just fed up at this point, and it is going to do a multi-attack for Lady.
No. No. My fair lady.
Boulder can see this.
14,
Yeah.
21. So he lands all of them.
Oh,
no.
great.
That's not good for the dog.
It's okay, the dog isn't being not of this planet. I guarantee it.
Oh.
That's 6. What? You mean quick maths again? 3, 5, 11, 17 damage. Yikes. Poor lady.
Oh,
Poor lady. So this
I'm
thing
almost
just,
there.
like kicks poor lady down the hall to where you can see her. She's just bloodied all over, and he just kicked her away with his hooves, and he turns around and just makes a couple of steps down towards her.
Oh, good.
Hey,
That's exactly where we want him to come.
let's get this fucker.
Alright,
So he
who
looks
wants
at
to
you.
throw?
He looks at Lady and horror with a great hate in his, as he wants to see everything that's come into his cave undone. Moving on. Hey, roll your death saving throw again.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Poor Havia.
Oh, thank God.
All right, you survive that one.
Ooh.
That's a good
Hey.
one.
So you still
So
get
you're
2
good.
more.
So you get 2 more. Zarax, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start dashing back.
All right, dash it.
You know, if you had just remained
5,
around.
10, 15,
Oh,
20,
piece of shit.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
All that for a
55,
rusty,
60.
shitty pickaxe.
Oh no!
Think about it. It's your life. That pickaxe is your life. You just try and do something. Okay.
And that's all. My character's just been running.
And Zarax, you hear in the back of your head, "Well, that was quite unexpected. Turning back on that."
And still no response.
Still no response.
You still hear the pool table in the background.
Yeah, he's
Now he's got a
clinking
couple
bottles with
people
someone
back
that's
there.
not
Yeah.
You hear
Yeah, you can hear like
Oh,
voices in the
yeah.
background that be like, "Yo, Beta, where's the wine?" Next in line is Team Steak and Boulder.
Oh yeah.
What about Mila?
Okay.
I'm after
I-
them.
Last, typically.
I think
Question
we like charge at this thing and I throw it while I'm running.
Oh, you're gonna
pierce
javelin
its
chuck
heart.
that thing?
Yeah, right
Pierce
in the
its
heart.
Okay, this
with
thing
the
is like,
division.
perfectly squared with you, so I'm gonna give you advantage on this throw.
Oh. Shit, okay.
Thank the Lord for advantage.
Come on.
Go straight for its heart.
I'm gonna
This
give you what is
this
like
right
a
here may very
strength
well
check,
be
I
the
guess.
difference between our group dying
Okay,
and
okay.
living.
10.
You still have one more to roll.
I do have like proficiency with jab.
Screw that.
Right. Come on, roll. Come on, roll. Come on. Oh,
11.
one better.
Okay. Well, you landed. So
Ah!
this bloody thing, it's basically a great sword size weapon, and I want you to roll a d12. Actually, sorry, 2d10s against it.
2d10s. Ooh.
2d10s.
It's not really
Ah,
a javelin.
then-
crap. You should have
and then add
raged
plus
first.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Come on, Brody.
Come on.
Come on.
5.
5. Okay, that's 50% the damage. Nice,
11
nice,
plus
nice.
3,
Not too bad.
that's 14 damage.
All 4 of your rolls were like half plus one. Half.
So Brody, so you see your dog on the ground and
And I'm
with,
enraged.
rage and anger, though not a barbarian rage because we didn't call it out.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
it's
no,
a
no.
medium rage, okay?
Yeah.
And it's worse. It's a pet owner rage.
It's a pet owner rage.
And you
Exactly,
with,
that's the worst, right?
uncontrollable desire for retribution. You chuck that entire shard of crystalline silver, and it pierces right through where the Eldritch Blast have been accumulating their scorch.
Get
and
its
you
name right.
just skillfully in that thrust
It's
cut
the Division
through
2.
the muscles that was holding the chest together as they needed to
Ooh.
relax and split apart. The tendons spring forth, the shards of bone chipping out, and heat emanating from the chest and the blade itself as they both seem to overflow the dark corridor with
Oh, yeah.
bright light, and you just simply see the top half of the werebore explode, and the hips down are just sort of like standing there for a brief second before just slumping down, and the steaming power
Division.
is all that.
Yes.
The Division fucked it over. Yes!
Yeah, we did
Good
it.
job, very soft.
Oh, God.
Now who's the big
Okay.
man?
Can someone please
Can I sprint over to Havia to try and
Yes.
stabilize?
Yes, you can. I don't know,
Alright.
what medicine, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's one.
Remember,
It's
I
a-
have healing potions on
DC.
me.
It's a DC 10. Oh, I forgot about that, so I'm just gonna try and stabilize you with like some scraps that I have.
Yeah, the potions are useless unless you can swim.
Oh.
For the
I
sake
could
of the
try and like force feed him.
For the
Oh, I
sake of the
guess you could.
story, Juan, can I say that my character finally regrouped with them?
Yes, yes. you can.
Hey, I stabilized
17,
him.
you
So he's
stabilized.
not dying.
Good job.
That was the most unorthodox boss
Wait,
fight
but
I've
you're
ever
still-
been in.
You're still at 0
Uh.
and unconscious.
Yes. So he's unconscious but stable.
Yeah.
I
you're
run
just
up
groaning.
Got the-
I run up beside Mila. Okay,
With
okay.
a rusty pickaxe.
Okay, this pickaxe, it might be what we need. I think I got. Wait,
Ronnie, we got the
Wait.
shard in the...
Dude,
what? Where,
you're way too late.
where did he go?
You just
It's dead.
What?
I
What
point
happened
over
to
to the leg.
Havia?
I point over to the legs on the ground.
It's
What?
steaming. It's bubbling Yeah.
Come over here. I just see lady bloodied and the just legs standing there.
Where the hell?
Well, I thought the pickaxe could help.
I thought the pickaxe could help.
I've picked up the division.
You call that sorry spatula a weapon?
Why'd you call it the division?
I've picked up the division so I can forge it into a true great sword at a time.
He's
And then I
making
just
this
pass
a
back
thing.
out.
Oh, and he's passed out. Okay. Well, I can mine us out of this cave if you guys are feeling so inclined.
Does anybody have any healing potions?
I do. They're on me.
You're unconscious. You can't talk.
You can't tell.
Sorry.
You should just loot him.
No,
Like you're unconscious.
how
Can you loot him?
about we take our group, the half-dead man, the bloody dog,
And the half
the mysterious
dog.
box, and this majestic
you don't-
rusty pickaxe, and how about we just all head back to the bar, we clean up, put him to bed, and just enjoy a nice keg.
Sounds good.
And
Well, right.
and
Well,
for
we can
my
explore this
lack
mine
of
now.
helping, I will pay for one round for everyone.
That's
Yeah,
great.
it makes it all better.
Sorry, Axe.
Yes.
We could take this opportunity to fully explore this mine, though.
We
Yeah.
could. However, we could also just use the power of imagination and say that we explored it and all went back
I think
to
we
the
should-
bar.
I think we should check some spots on the
Or
way.
we
also
could do some post-editing production and summarize that
Yes.
in a
Okay.
time
Yeah,
lapse of
That'd
some
be
sort.
fine then.
Especially considering I do believe that it's late out. Now I don't know we're in a cave, but I think it's I think it's getting late.
It could be somewhere around 11:37.
Somewhere around there, and it feels like we've been battling this thing for close to or just over 4 hours now.
Aye.
Yeah.
This is the
Alright.
longest episode we have ever had, by the way,
In any of them.
in any of them.
But I think it is actually quite appropriate that perhaps we leave it here and then do a shorter concluding and closing episode
Yeah.
maybe next week or sometime in the weekend. Just so that there's a nice bow tying up this package.
Is everybody available tomorrow?
No, I'm
am.
busy
But,
today.
Okay.
Saturdays are difficult.
Yeah, Saturdays are difficult.
We'll finish it up either next weekend or the week after.
Yeah, no
Right.
worries.
Or the
We'll put a nice
weekend.
conclusion to it.
I would like to do at least one more next week because we've missed quite a couple.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Well, we'll see. We'll
Oh,
see how it
well.
goes. Yeah.
We can explore the cave on the way out then.
Yes, on
Yeah.
the way out next week.
In the next episode.
Yeah.
Find out what
Yeah.
happens in the
Find out
next
what
On the
happens.
next episode.
Will
Yeah.
Gavin, will Avia ever
Will there be
recover from
another
his
werewolf?
injuries?
Will the group
Yeah.
ever trust Zarax again?
No.
Will the rusty pickaxe ever serve a purpose?
Oh, quick DM question.
Yes.
The box that Brayden has, I've started to notice it. Is that the item?
Yes, you eye it with much interest.
Dude, I give you
He's never gonna answer.
like I'm guessing you glance over at it, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I glance over at it.
Yeah.
I give
can
you
see
like
a
the
gleam in his eye.
dirtiest look. Like if you get over here and take this, you're getting stabbed.
Yeah,
As you glare at me, I hold up the pick. I
You
go.
mess with the box.
You
and
never know.
got-
This thing might be really helpful. Hey, it might be really helpful. Hey, you never know.
Okay. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
We'll conclude this sometime in the
The
coming
single longest episode. Oh,
day. Yes.
Twas a blast.
it was
Was-
indeed.
I did not know if we were going to survive.
I didn't think we were. Hence my heavy sprinting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Gavin
weird.
was almost killed.
Yeah, I'll take some blame
I'm
for
so close to death.
that fight where we were right next to the crystals.
I know.
Yeah.
It would have been like
We
an
could
hour
have
short.
won it right there.
I was
Wait.
literally dying inside.
Wait a minute,
when
this Brody, this is gonna be great for Instagram content because there was a scene where you and
Yes.
Richard were literally just sitting there going, "Do you think these crystals are important?" I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
you thought- Why would it-
And
why
then
would
just
it-
hard cut to the enemy sprinting and throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why would some creature live next to its kryptonite? That's so stupid. And I'm like,
Hard
yeah,
cut.
it really is, isn't it,
You
Reddit?
throw the division into him.
I love how
And
all
then-
you guys were like, "Oh, maybe he is the smart one in the group." No, no.
Clearly, that has been debunked.
Yeah.
Well,
was
thank
adorable.
you.
Oh, man, this has been the best episode I think so far.
Definitely.
Like,
it was
Definitely
very
one
out
of
of
the
exciting.
more
all the D&D
interesting
sessions
ones.
we've
that's
done.
for
It
sure.
Yeah, it was pretty
by
fun.
far, this has
For
been
what has gone on.
God
This has been
damn
so
it, my
intense.
rope is all gone. I'm gonna need to buy more now. Fuck.
so
I
is
just
mine,
threw it.
Zaryax. Mine broke.
Hey, but we have a rusty pickaxe.
Fuck you and your rusty.
Baby.
Shove it up your ass.
Well, thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you, Juan, for another great episode.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely.
And let's
Thank-
all as we close off and sign off. Once for a little scratchy.
R.I.P. Scratchy.
We'll do the memoriam part in the last episode.
Yes.
X in chat.
Poor Scratchy.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
guys.
night.
Good night.